and also them just straight up trying to make decisions. Yeah, work and home life should be completely separate.
Yeah.
But also, yeah, that's very weird.
I was like, where did I go?
Did they get all of that information from her people posting it, or did she like go to work talking about it? Because I've had coworkers that come to work saying the absolute worst, and I want the best for them. But I mean, it could be them just being nosy, going on all their accounts and stuff.
Yeah. Well, and I think some of the people in the comments you might not be understanding, but we agree that she needs to, like, he shouldn't be involved. We obviously want the best for her, but a lot of you are just, I don't think you're here for the right reasons with your comments.
Well,
Yeah,
trying
it's
to
like-
force somebody to leave a DV relationship, let's just call it what it is,
Yeah.
forcing or constantly telling them, forcing them to leave, it's just going to drive them closer to their
How
abuser.
long has she been with? Is this the dude with the long hair? And he looks odd.
If we call him pea stain or leggings.
Okay.
Or is that
Wasn't there a live where he was like talking about how he wants to wear pink leggings?
I don't know. I didn't see that one. Somebody
Okay,
no,
that's
because
it.
why?
Okay.
No, because why was I on her live last night watching, and somebody asked if his leggings were extra small.
He looks like Stone.
Sorry about that.
With a beanie on.
My phone died.
Oh.
We're still here, girl.
It cut you off. You were at the part. I don't remember.
No, well, the part where they talked shit about me on Reddit, where they just gathered all kinds of information from me, recorded me without my permission. And no, I'm not claiming to be the victim. I am telling you exactly what happened to me. To everybody who wants to say that Callie just wants to be the victim so bad, I'm telling you what happened to me. These people did offer help. They did. And I appreciate that. And I respect that more than anything because that was very, 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 very kind of them. And I appreciate it. But the way that they tried to give me help was not good. Trapping me in your home is not good. Bringing me places that I did not want to be is not good. Not letting the person I'm comfortable with pick me up from my first day at work. I was comfortable with him picking me up. They didn't let him pick me up. They were supposed to be taking me home. They took me to my boss's office. And then they made me turn off my location every single day that I was at work. They made me, well, obviously, they let me record at work. I don't know. They can't hold you hostage. Well, they had me at my coworker brought me to her house where they were all basically screaming at me after I worked 6 hours. Oh, yeah, they did. After I worked 6 hours, and all I was doing is I was just trying to convince them to let me stay. They threatened to kidnap me if I did not go with them, which they didn't do. They didn't, but they did. They did say that they would.
Is this
I didn't feel safe with those people. So obviously I only worked for a week. That was my first day on the job. Whenever my first day, they said that if I go with him, or if they said they're giving me two options. My options are I get in, her name was Ashley. I get in Ashley's car and I go home with her and I sleep with her at her house, or she kidnaps me and brings me to her house. And I had no other option. And so by the end of the workday, she was like, so what are you gonna do? So obviously she wasn't serious about that. And I'm not trying to say that she was going to. I'm just saying that was a really weird thing to say to somebody. She's like, I've seen all the things that they said that he does to you online. And I'm like, yeah, but like, I don't really think that.
You're so funny.
I don't understand.
You're like, okay, and like the fuck?
I mean, whenever you're with someone for so long, it doesn't matter what they do to you. That's home to you for now. That's home to you. It becomes home whenever you're isolated with one person for months, and that's all you've had. Losing that one person, it's a lot. It's a lot to deal with, and imprisoning me and telling me that I'm not allowed to leave the place after I get off the job. I don't know. It wasn't imprisoning, but telling me that I couldn't leave. There was a lot. There's a lot of wrong things that happened in that workplace, and that is why I didn't come back. They can claim all they want to. Blind leading the blind. Okay. They can claim all that they
laughing
want.
because she's fucking funny. Get a life. Like, I'm not laughing at her situation or her. I'm laughing because she's
like
funny.
she said that DV is funny. Like nobody said that.
Do you want to see how funny DV is? That's my best friend that was murdered by her boyfriend. So no, I'm not laughing at domestic violence. Thanks though for thinking that you know me.
He's to a baddie. I'm so sorry. That is
Like what? Like,
I'm sorry for your loss.
Do you think you could make me a mod so I could like kind of filter
I was
comments?
about to say, get some mods up in here.
Also,
I have
to
a
add
mod.
to that too, do people not realize that people cope differently? Like,
I cope through humor, and I need to
Me
stop.
too.
And I do it
Dude, me
publicly.
too. Yeah.
I do it publicly. Also, do y'all know? Okay, I'm not trying. This is another controversial thing that I did lately: the pregnancy test.
What? I don't know the lore. What?
Okay, so I had a video. I made a video where it was things about me that I do on a daily basis. Weird things about me that I do on a daily basis. Now, in this live, what I did, no, not live. In this video, what I did is I showed that I fill in my gap every day. I showed that I put on fake. I can't talk. I drank too much coffee. I put on fake freckles. I do weird lip lining with fake tattoos, and I put tea bags on my eyes every day. And then for 2 seconds of the video, I said I also often take pregnancy tests, and I held up a pregnancy test where I drew an extra pink line on it to make it look like I was pregnant, casually. And I just thought that it was funny because of how casual I was, just like, yep, pregnancy test. And then it was such a short clip, and then basically the video ended. And then people were freaking me fuck out, and they learned that it was fake because it was obviously scribbled on. Once you zoom in, you can see that it's fake. I think I still have it. And I know that everybody's gonna be like, oh, it's not funny, it's not funny. I understand. It was shock content. It wasn't. It was funny to me.
It's like the same reaction they had to you cooking for your quote-unquote 49-year-old boyfriend. Why would you have a 50-year-old man around to cook noodles for? That looks so good, by the way. Oh my god.
Oh, thank you. I never cooked that. I never cooked that much before, but I was like, whoop. I did it.
That should make me laugh.
But that was it was.
How is it offensive to have a pregnancy test in your hand?
What?
People in the comments are saying.
No, I'm asking the comments how it's offensive that you're holding up a pregnancy test that you drew on. Like,
I never.
how is that offensive?
I think I still have the test, and I'll show you exactly what it looks like.
I just feel like in reality, it's not that deep. Compared to everything else she got going on right now, I feel like that is
Yeah.
not the biggest issue.
Compared to everything else going on in the world right now, that is so insignificant.
Literally.
That is so insignificant. Yeah.
Not the biggest issue.
Compared to everything else going on in the world right now, that is so insignificant.
Literally.
By the way. And it's not like she put a clay belly on her and started saying
Like a
that
lot
she's
of
not wrong.
people
Like,
do.
y'all are acting like she pulled up the ultrasound.
That's what I'm saying. Like, you guys act like she faked a pregnancy for 9 whole months, dude.
The ultrasound.
Exactly.
The ultrasound thing. There also was an ultrasound thing, but my mom told me to do it. She said that I needed to draw attention away from a certain situation, so I needed to.
You don't.
She sent me a photo of my ultrasound, the first photo ever taken of me, and I posted it on my Instagram story with no context a few months ago. And then people thought I was pregnant because of that, and I gave no context to it. and my mom said to do it. She sent me the photo, and she told me to do it. She told me to, and I was like, you know what, Mama? Okay, I'll do it. So I did it, and she only wanted to see my followers go crazy. So I posted that, and I didn't say, hey, I'm pregnant. It's just an ultrasound photo of the very first photo ever taken of me. And so I posted it. I later came out and I was like, obviously that was the first photo ever taken of me. Of me. And apparently that was me faking pregnancy again. But I wasn't. I was just listening to my mom. Ugh. That's all I was doing.
I'm just thinking of like everybody that was like freaking out about that pregnancy test. Like, I don't know. Like, maybe, I don't know. I just don't think it's that big of a deal. I don't know. And like, obviously, it's terrible to anybody.
It's on now.
Like, I don't know. Like, it's just not that deep.
I mean, they want me to hold myself accountable for holding a pregnancy test that I drew a fake line on that obviously looked fake as fuck, and making a joke about it in a video. Which I've apologized for. I'm sorry to everybody that offended. I still am. I am still struggling to understand exactly why I should be punished for this, or why that makes me such a horrible person. I still don't know. I don't understand it, but if you want me to take accountability, I did it. That's accountability. I did it. And I'm sorry that I did it. I just found it funny, and I found it shocking, and I wanted to make y'all surprised and be like, what the fuck? That was it. That was all there was to it, because I knew that y'all would freak out like y'all do with everything I do.
Well, in reading off of some of these comments that people are saying, I understand in the aspect of people being concerned about you, why they didn't think that was funny. Because of the situation you've been in. I was worried that that was, true when I saw that. Because I didn't want, that's, a huge situation if that were to happen. So I understand what the people saying that, that bothered them because of that. You being in the situation you're in. So, like, I completely get where those people are coming from. And I also understand in a sense, too, some people aren't able to get pregnant or, like, with miscarriages and stuff. I truly don't think, like I've said multiple times, you're young. You don't think about those things as much as, people who get older and stuff and are experiencing not being able to become pregnant. But even then, like, if people don't like things that you post, really the easiest thing people should do is just block you or unfollow you or anything like that. It's not like, I don't want to downplay or anything like that, but
She's not young. She's 19. She's literally just turned 18. What do you mean?
I turned 4 months ago.
Like,
5 months ago. Not even 5 months ago. I just turned 18 still. Like, I'm still young.
I'm taking psychology classes, and 18 is, your brain is not fully developed by then.
I
Like,
was about to say, like, if I was on the internet when I was 18, like, I would probably be canceled because I was a stupid young kid that didn't know no better. Like, literally, like, I just, like, kids, I don't even know, like, it just makes me mad when people, like, hate and then have no, like,
okay, I'm saying
I'm trying to get my words out, but it's not coming out.
I'm saying she's young. That's not me calling her a child still. Yes, she is legally an adult, but she is still young, regardless of the people saying that that's an excuse or whatever. She's going to learn things as she grows. She has that capability to learn things, What she deems right and wrong is for her to decide, and you can either agree with it or you cannot. And if you don't agree with it, then just quit watching the stuff she posts. Like, she's good. This is her life, and it's her experiences that she needs to learn through. You can teach without being cruel.
Period.
Yeah. I mean, I've been told things like I'm gonna be a horrible mother. Obviously, I don't really. Somebody said it on an emetophobia video, even though it's kind of unrelated. I was explaining my phobia, and somebody was like, "All right, well, don't get pregnant. Not like you'd be a good mother anyway." I'm just like, "Bruh, that was so uncalled for." But okay, obviously, I do agree now, and I understand that it is not okay to fake a pregnancy. But the only thing that I really not that I didn't understand was the fact that people were going to take into consideration my situation. I didn't think they would. And so why would you? Maybe because I didn't know at the time. And now I know. Because I learned from that. And I was laughing about it. I was laughing about it because it was funny to me in the moment whenever, you think about it was a 2-second clip of a scribbled line that is not straight on a pregnancy test where I just said, and I often take pregnancy tests as if that's normal. And it was just supposed to be a video about weird things. It was the whole point. And it was, I thought that it was an obvious joke. And now I know that it was not just an obvious joke. Now I know that it was an unfunny joke. It was an insensitive joke, which is something I grew up around a lot of South Park and family. But
It kind of gives me like the same vibe as a girl that's kind of having a pregnancy scare, and then she sends a picture of the pregnancy test to a group chat to be like, "Oh my god!" Like it's like not that you're faking a pregnancy, just that you're. It was just present in the video. I don't know, but I get what Kaylee was saying with people that go through different things like that. But yeah, I don't know.
yeah, and about the people who, they're saying 3 times. The first time I posted an ultrasound photo, the first photo ever taken of me with no context. Then I came out and said I never claimed to be pregnant in that time. I just posted a second photo and I said that's the first photo ever taken of me. So that counts as number 1, disqualified, never happened. Number actual 1, the pregnancy holding up test, yeah, that's 1. And then number 2, the apparently joking about miscarriages. I didn't mean, my words were wrong. I was not joking about a miscarriage. What I was doing was I was talking about an abortion ultimately because of the photo, that first photo where I posted on my Instagram story where people were still asking me on TikTok, "Are you pregnant?" And I said, "No, I'm not pregnant." And then Preston goes, "If you are, or if you were," and I said, she's smiling, she's lying. I'm sorry, that's what I do. I smile when I'm nervous. Ugh. "If you are, then I don't know, if you are," that's how he ended his sentence. And I was like, we're gonna have a miscarriage, but I meant abortion.
Oh yeah.
And that was the most fucked up way to ever say something like that. Yep, I am facing my controversy. And I didn't think that was funny either. It was a conversation I was having with somebody on a live, like.
And there's been times whenever I'm in a conversation and I just like say the first thing that comes to my head, and it's absolutely probably the worst thing to say in the moment. And that being publicly screen recorded and reposted and all that would kill me. So I mean, every single person that's saying stuff has done something very similar. I don't know. But yeah, as long as you understand where the problem is lying, I guess, and then you can make decisions based on that. You kind of learn from it. Like everyone's saying, like she's younger, she's about my age, and as long as you see the problem, then there's really nothing else you can do past this.
Yeah, now I understand. Other people want to be pregnant and they cannot get pregnant, and it's not fair that someone like me can joke about it. And I understand that women who are so excited to give birth and go through a full-term pregnancy and then lose that child during birth. It's not funny. And I know it's not funny. And I was laughing because I was shocked at what I said. I don't know why. I laugh in uncomfortable situations. I laugh in uncomfortable situations. I don't think that it's funny. I don't.
And I think that's pretty normal too, because I think your house was actively on fire, and I looked at your Instagram story and you were laughing. And I know it's not funny. It's not a joke, but it's just how I would rather you be laughing than crying and banging your head against the wall, to be honest. So,
My firewalls.
on your,
Yeah.
like,
Gosh. Yeah. The house fire has I had me hospitalized a lot. A bunch of times due to mental health, and I still haven't gotten treatment, and I can't get treatment because I just lost my only ride.
I was gonna ask. He hasn't been back yet.
Nope, he hasn't been back. He left me last night. I didn't even know about it. I just went to sleep. He left me last night. I'm no longer going to be doing my 6-day program where I get mental health treatment.
Oh, like he left. Like he left you.
Well, I went to bed and he took all his keys off of his lanyard, and he's just gone. So, fuck him.
where? I wouldn't listen. If he's still sitting there texting you about the things you're saying or making fun of how you look right now, yeah, just continue that sentiment. Fuck him.
Which he is.
Because
Not at the moment, but he was. I don't know now, because my phone woke up from the death that it just endured, and now it's on Do Not Disturb, so I don't have to see his angry messages where he tells me how stupid I look.
Yeah, but he has no reason to be angry because he chose to do that to me.
I was like, you chose to be with I don't know about influencer, you chose to be with someone who's pretty active online. And you're saying that they know you now?
Didn't he meet you, like, did y'all meet in person or was it from online? Like, he saw your online presence and then came to you kind of thing?
He saw my first video whenever I was 16. My first video that blew up. He followed me for my cleaning content, because the real story to my cleaning content is I was living in a roach-infested house, rat-infested, rat shit everywhere, broken glass, everything fucked up, just ransacked. And I said, I don't know what the video was about, but yeah, no, I blew up from that video, and people started commenting, "You never clean, you suck at cleaning, I can tell you never clean." And that's why I became an entire cleaning account. And I started, I just made it my goal to start keeping everything clean. Took out the roach infestation with the help of the internet, and I was able to do a whole lot of stuff before the house fire, which I was very, very, very proud of. And yeah, he saw me in those stages. He added me on Snapchat whenever my Snapchat was in my bio, and he did this in December of 2023. Mm-hmm. Him and I had a conversation. I asked him what he looked like. He asked me what I looked like. I showed him a couple of my songs. Then I didn't talk to him for a really long time, because with my Snapchat in my bio, I added everyone back, and I never could find him again, and I didn't care to, because he was just irrelevant as hell to me. I didn't know who the fuck he was. Mm-hmm. So no, wait, he did. He told me he was 21. He was 21 at the time, and I then just turned 17. The video were from when I was 16, but yeah, he ended up, reaching out to me. He always took screenshots of my stories, which is weird. I don't know. I found it kind of weird. It's fine though. Anyway, later on, he replied to a story on my Snapchat of my music. I posted some music, and he was like, "I want to put your shit on Spotify ASAP." And I was like, "Oh, okay. Well, I would love to work with you." So I started showing him all my music, sending him voice messages. We were talking voice messages back and forth. So we get on Discord and stuff, and we start editing music together. I had a boyfriend at the time who was Mason, and Mason said that was a horrible idea, So he told me that was such a horrible idea. He's like, don't talk to this guy. And I think it was just his intuition.
Can I ask how old Mason is? I'm sorry.
Mason's 18. He's 2 months older than me.
Okay. Because, I don't know, Preston, I think is his name. He seems so predatory.
He just turned 23 yesterday.
Yeah.
I went all out. Ugh. And he wasn't happy with anything I got him, it felt like.
No, somebody like that isn't going to be. I mean, everything about that just seems like he knew exactly what he was signing up for, and he's trying to benefit off of something, because he doesn't seem like, I'm not trying to be rude, but he doesn't seem like he likes you very much. And I don't think, but I don't know in person what it's like, because I've been through a very rough relationship too, but yeah, he just seems very predatory.
Well, I started talking to him.
I agree. I completely agree with that.
And like,
And I have a question too. Are you guys still at a hotel or are you guys at an Airbnb?
Actually, I have an apartment, and it's a lot of people think that it's an Airbnb because it came furnished, and it has like signs on the wall that says like, makeup towels. Please use dark towels for removing makeup. But this is it's a rental property, and it's a furnished apartment. It's a furnished apartment. It's mainly for travel nurses is what it is. And that's why it is a furnished apartment. It comes with everything you need: a refrigerator, an oven, a microwave.
Are you on a lease?
No, I'm not on a lease. I pay monthly, and all I have to do is reserve it for the next month and pay it.
Does he pay for any of that?
No, I pay for absolutely everything.
You know what my best advice is?
What?
I said this earlier in the chat. I don't know if you saw it or not, but I know you said he still has stuff there, and that's why you're having a hard time. I know it's, like I've said many times, easier said than done, but it'd be really your best option since you have that place is yours. He's not doing anything like beneficial. Take his stuff that's in there, put it outside, block him. Like, I know it's hard getting out of those situations, but like, he has no legalities here. And the only way you're going to be able to be set free is if you kind of force yourself. You have to want it. You have to want to you have to want better for yourself is what I'm trying to say. And in order for that to happen, you have to do what you have to do in order to get there.
Yeah, no. I don't know. Sorry. During your speaking, I was going through my wallet to make sure he didn't take my ID, because I think he took my bank card, but I'm not sure. Which is all my money, but anyway.
I'm not trying to be off topic either, but I want to show you my cat.
You love good cats.
He's not listening at all.
so pretty.
He is massive. He's my baby. But anyways, you guys can continue.
And it's not that I don't want to listen to people. I want to listen to people, and I want what's best for me, and I want to feel safe. I also want to keep my apartment. But he does everything through his name, I think.
I was gonna say, is his name on the lease?
Both of our names are.
Oh, okay. So it's like both yours.
How does he benefit me? I guess you could say he drives me to my appointments. And then that's all I have.
Are you making money from these lives or from like Instagram or anything like that? Because if so, maybe Uber would be a good temporary option just for now.
Sometimes I end up stranded whenever he goes driving places. So,
Wait, so
maybe
do you have a lease or do you not have a lease?
I don't have a lease. I just pay monthly.
Okay.
But who just lied? What did I lie about? I'm confused.
Well,
No, I'm sorry. I wasn't trying. No, it's because I said that there wasn't a lease, and then the question was repeated about the lease. So I said
yeah.
his name was on. It's on like the title for it. I don't know what you would call it. It's not a lease though. It's not a lease. That's why I replied to the question the way I did, even though she still said lease.
Yeah.
It wasn't. I'm sorry. I didn't lie though. That was not a lie. Both of our names are on it. To my knowledge, I haven't physically seen that, nor have I signed any papers.
Okay. I was just wanting to know that.
Yeah.
Because that does make it more difficult with his stuff.
I just can't believe this motherfucker went and bought a hotel. Whenever he has a place right here. People are telling him to press charges on me before I press charges on him. Which I don't know what I did to him. I can't make him leave. Police removed me the other night. Me.
Why did the police remove you?
I'm not sure. It's probably because I ran away. I was told he was gonna. So I let him outside. And like twice. Well, 3 times. And then I went and let him outside, and then I jumped off the balcony and I took off running behind so many buildings.
Girl, let him rot in that hotel room. He does not need to come back home.
Well, that's gonna be draining all my money.
Oh, he's spending your money on that
He's
hotel room?
spending your money on the hotel?
Yes.
Wait, hold on.
He took my card. I think.
What?
He took my bank card, the only card I have. For some reason, it's not here.
Yeah.
I don't
Call
wanna-
it.
I don't wanna
Say
make
it's
it-
fraudulent or whatever.
Right, report it as fraud. Do
Yeah,
not let
I was about to say report that shit.
If I report that as fraud, then I won't be able to spend or use any money for another long time. And then everyone online is gonna call me a beggar whenever I say that, hey, I cannot afford to eat.
Hold on. You good? You good? Hey, Callie. You're good, dude. You're good. Okay, don't get all flustered. You're good. All right. Listen. Try to maybe call your bank. I'm not gonna tell you like call your bank. You didn't call your. I'm not gonna do all that. But try to call your bank maybe, and maybe explain the situation that he has it. Like if you don't want to go into no deeper than that, don't. But maybe tell them that he has your card and you don't want him to be using it. And maybe they'll cancel it, maybe they'll lock it, or I don't know. But I think that's what you need to do. Because he should not be spending your money on a hotel room for him. Because why is he a victim? Why is he a victim?
Like, what's that one relationship like parasitism where one side benefits, one absolutely gets just like sucked dry of all of their
Yeah.
everything?
Yeah.
Like, that's exactly what it's giving. He is trying to just take, and not provide anything besides a vehicle. Oh, congrats. He has a car that he got from his mom. Like, awesome.
Watching this live. Good. I hope he is. I hope he feels bad.
No, he doesn't feel bad. He just texted me that I no longer can stay in an apartment anymore.
Well, your name is on everything. He isn't it?
No, or both of ours was, but the landlord doesn't want us here anymore.
Okay, well then there's another furnished apartment that you can find for just Callie. Somewhere nearby.
I'm not gonna get my money back.
That sounds good though. That sounds good. Just Callie.
Just you. Don't
Just,
let him.
like, I
don't
think-
let him come along.
And in your city, do you have like a metro or like things like that?
I have like Greyhound buses.
Hmm. I don't really know how that works because I'm in a really small Texas town.
I was about to say, I live in like a little village, so I'm not sure about any buses. Like, I have a city like 20 minutes out that has like city buses, but
Everybody's saying go to Mason.
I think the last thing that
Apparently, everything I've said on the stream was a lie. I don't know how.
Yeah, and
Sorry, I'm a little bit confused. Who's Mason?
Mason's the dude that was in here initially.
Why'd he leave?
I don't know. He randomly just fell off. I don't know how.
we don't know what happened to Mason.
Oh.
He seems like a good kid, though. I don't know him based on other than that the live, but I mean, he seems like a sweet kid.
Well, I have to leave this place on March 11th.
I don't know if this is even an option, like if you have any of these around you, but like I really feel like a domestic violence would be,
I was just thinking about that.
that'd be a good place to try to search for because at least it would get you out.
That's where they wanted to take me. The police did at least, but I did not want to go because I was scared. And I know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna train away.
Do you like? I'm not even trying to be like all up in your business, but do you like not like? Do you not like being alone? Like it's scary, like being by yourself.
I cannot be alone with myself. My thoughts drive me insane, and I end up being institutionalized on the phone with 988 constantly because I need constant company. And if I don't have constant company, I am not safe. And animals are not enough.
They said, why can't she go live with her family?
Maybe because their house burned down.
Like what? Like, oh my god.
Do you have a good relationship with your grandparents, maybe?
No, they want to press charges on me because they believe I have all the GoFundMe money.
I was about to say, like, I remember you saying that.
Oh.
And you didn't even get any of that money, did you?
No, I didn't
That's
get
what I
any.
thought.
And
That's what I
I've been looking through the email where they said everyone was refunded. The person who got that email, he's the one who got the email. He's the one who read it, and he's the one who showed it to me. I've been searching my email for that for that exact thing, so I could post it on my story for my followers because I told them that I would. I can't find it. I don't know what happened.
They keep talking about 21,000. 21,000 what?
Yeah, they're talking about whenever whenever I didn't know that I could create a bank account and I didn't know how to create a bank account and
Right.
Preston managed my GoFundMe, my first GoFundMe.
Oh, yeah. Never mind, I remember.
Do you know if he got a cent?
Oh, I know that all of it really went to him for the
All
most
of it
part.
went to him?
Yeah, I got 3,000. That was actually just mine.
Mhm.
That's how much I got. I mean, it's not like the money that was donated didn't benefit me, because it did benefit me.
Right.
Because it got me out of my house. I was able to see cities. I was able to, I was able to leave the house.
Wait, so did only a portion of so there's 21,000 total. Did only a portion of it go through, or
He
Or-
only
he was
wired.
refunded?
He only wired to me 3,000,
Mm-hmm.
and he kept, I think, another 3,000 at his house, taken out in cash, and then the rest of the money he bought with us on our vacation whenever I first met him. And he was just booking all the hotels and Airbnbs, and we were just like trying to be around each other as much as we could because we just met.
Did he set up the GoFundMe before y'all had even hung out?
Yeah.
Oh. Yeah, that's a lot of responsibility to put on someone you barely know, Callie.
I didn't think anybody would care to donate to any of it.
Queen, you went through something bad. Obviously, people are gonna care.
We all care.
We do.
No.
We do, and yeah, that's just a very tough situation.
That's what made me cling to him more than anything. I was in a relationship. Obviously, I was convinced it was toxic after a while, and so I broke up with him, and I ended up talking to Preston, and he. There was no matter how toxic it got, there was no way for me to get out without all of the money that was donated to me, because I had so much donated to me, and I was ready to use this money and excited to use this money on, I'm going to buy an apartment, I'm going to buy a house, I'm going to buy furniture, I'm going to do this, and I'm so excited to do this, and that's what I thought I was going to do. He said he was keeping it in a savings account for me until I turned 18. And on the day that I turned 18 was the day that I was going to be able to do all these things like signing a lease. And yeah, but it didn't go how I thought it would go. And then the one for the car, I was really mad about it whenever he bought a car. I was so mad because I didn't want him to buy the car in Georgia. So now he has a car that I bought with the GoFundMe money. And it's $6,000. Georgia tag. And his name on the title.
I was about to ask, was his name on it?
Yep, not me.
I've never bought a car before. I'm not really educated in that, but don't you have to have proof of income or something like that? Does he have a job? Does he?
He uses. I don't even know if I can talk about this because it's so personal to him. But
Oh, yeah, you don't have to. I forgot that there's a lot of people here. I'm sorry.
It feels like we're on FaceTime right now.
Literally. And then I look up and it's 1,000 people. Hi.
yeah, I don't really think he needed. I don't think he needed proof of income.
Yeah.
And then if he does have W-2s from jobs he's worked. And I don't even know what a W-2 is, but because only jobs I've ever worked paid me cash and or Venmo'd me. I've never gotten a check. I don't have a driver's license. I've never learned. I don't know how to drive. No, I know. Whenever I was a teenager and I studied for my permit, I tried so hard to get to learning how to drive.
Mm-hmm.
But my parents never took me to get my permit, and my parents never let me try to drive because they claimed I was too mentally ill. Meanwhile, did nothing about the mental illness. So I reached crisis, and which I still have not gotten treatment for. So that's just another thing for me to try to sort out and deal with.
Right.
Fine. I got too attached to this place and I have to leave. But accountability. What do y'all want me to be accountable for?
I do think though, if you do move out of that place and
I've been institutionalized, yes, against my will. Government.
No, I hope that doesn't happen. But I'm saying is that if you do have to move out and you're on your own, I hope it does. I hope it won't feel like that for you. Even if you think it might, I hope it doesn't. I hope that it's like a breath of fresh air and it's your own space and your own area. You make it yours and your own safe spot. I really hope it doesn't go like that for you.
Found that the most opportunities come whenever you're out of your comfort zone, And I know that you just got in it. You just got back in it. But
somebody's saying I just did a line, y'all. And I'm gonna be so honest with y'all. What?
Yeah, that person's speaking.
I went over here. Sorry, I have a cat allergy. I have a nose ring in my nose and that I possibly might be allergic to, and it's in a position that's making my nose itchy.
Dude, nobody gets it. Nobody gets it unless they have a nose ring.
I moved over here and I did that.
I've been picking at my septum the whole time. My camera's just not on. But I'm about to go. Thank you for having me up here, and I hope that everything ends up going smoothly for you, and that you just everything is only up from here. Just try to keep positive and keep your thoughts good. Okay. Just take care of you, please, and your mental.
Thank you for everything that you told me. I'm definitely gonna keep you in mind. And bruh, I'm gonna let you join. I need you to freaking fucking join, bitch.
Oh my gosh.
You exposed my ass the other day. Done.
I'll get it. Oh,
I need
period.
to talk to him.
Oh, Pablo R. Kelly. Oh, you give him the what for?
Request? How do I add you to requests? You're a marked viewer for me. I marked you. I'm gonna.
Did he say add me and not even request to join?
Yeah. Okay, wait, hang on. Let me look at my requests. I had 58. So maybe he did.
Right, maybe it's in there somewhere.
Oh yeah, there he is. Come here, boy. Come here, boy or girl. I want to hear it.
Hi.
Be mean to me. Say all the things you needed to say.
I don't want to be mean. I don't want to be mean.
But you obviously don't like me.
No, it's just like some things that have like happened I don't particularly agree with, but
Yeah, I don't agree with myself half the time either. I literally like I'll do something, and then next week that'll be my biggest regret for the next 3 years. So,
I know. I know.
but what do you want to say?
Honestly, I don't know. I'm shaking too. I didn't think you'd let me in.
Well, I called you my betrayer. You
I know.
exposed all the keywords he added. And your
Honestly-
Discord server's about me.
Yeah, there is Discord servers about you. There's like so many, and there's so many Reddits.
Yeah, I know. It makes me sick.
It's I exposed all of the words that Preston added because, like, I thought he still had control over you, and like he still like kind of does. I assume. I don't know. The whole situation really is like odd. It's messy. It's complicated. I don't know.
Yeah, I know. And I know that he's come on the Discord server. Trying to clear stuff
Oh,
up.
not. Yeah, he was messaging multiple people and like trying to expose you.
That was me.
Yeah.
I don't think there's any honestly I don't think there's anything about me that the internet doesn't know at this point. Like
Fair enough. Everything is aired out.
it is. It is. Tortilla killer. I need to know why you keep on giving me caps. I'm very confused. I'm blocking you because you scare me. I'm scared.
I love how fast you block people. You're so real.
I don't like my spam. I don't like spam comments of like emojis. The other night when I was live, people were just sending me they know how my dog died. So they kept on sending me bone emojis, dog emojis, and then fire and house emojis, fire and broken house emojis, just spamming all in the comments, and I'm just like,
Wow.
That's why I should be mod again.
you were mod before?
Yeah.
Oh my. Oh
I was
my.
about to say, you can make me mod too if you want.
Wait, who said that? Who said that? Who said you can make me mod too?
Me.
Yeah, you were the one I was gonna make mod.
Oh. Period.
Whew. Shaking hands, okay.
But me and this girl, bruh, do kind of low-key have the same voice. We sound kind of similar almost.
Oh, I'm not a girl, but you know, that's cool.
I'm so sorry. I am literally so sorry, dude. No, I'm so sorry. Please accept my apology.
That's
okay.
me, oh my god.
Oh my god, I'm so sorry.
Oh my god,
Oh
Cosmo!
my god.
Nina, I need you. Have you requested? I need you. Let me find you. I need you. I need her. I need Nina. Nina, I need a conversation. Where you at? I'm trying to find your request.
Nina.
Did I just add someone I better not have? Oh my gosh, that's a lot of viewers to go through. I can't do this. Oh my god. Nina, give me another request. Help.
Help me! Help! Help! Nina, where you at?
Nina, I need you. I need you, girl. My hat's back off. You sent another one? Okay. Ah! Sorry. This is my favorite one.
Hi.
Hi, show your face.
No.
Why?
Bar, what the fuck?
I need it.
Why do you need my face?
I need it. I need it.
Dude, I literally look like a rat right now. I kind of just like
No, you
Girl,
don't.
me too.
No, you
I
don't.
lit- I
Nope.
get fried by like 1.2k people.
We're not
I
gonna
look like
get
this and
fried.
nobody's came for me yet, so.
Yo, you're actually like really pretty.
You're not gonna get fried. They're gonna.
I-
They're gonna go crazy over you. So.
I've literally been sitting here blocking people left and fucking right, dude.
Cosmo, people love you.
Thanks. I am like makeupless right now.
You don't have to wear makeup to be beautiful. You are so beautiful. Oh my gosh. I'm obsessed.
You know when like you
Okay.
like straighten your hair and the next day it's all frizzy?
Yeah.
That's literally my hair right now. Like I have dead ends right now.
Okay, and I just bleached my hair for the fucking like third time this year. My hair's dead too. Trying to heal it.
It's all them damn fucking prenatals.
I'm taking prenatals now. I want my hair to grow. It's supposed to help. I think.
Why is it hello? Why the fuck?
How do I expand you? Now you're big and I'm small. Oh my god, I've done it. I've done it. I've done it.
I'm gonna start dancing for y'all.
Ah, look at you go! Oh yeah! Oh yeah! Oh yeah!
Okay, look, I know I'm not supposed to. Actually, no, never mind.
Oh
Actually,
my
wait, I
god,
can.
girl. Oh my god. I need to stop.
You see how pretty it is?
Wait a second. I have to expand you again. What is that?
Nicolas Cage on the side of it. On the side of it, it says anal.
It says what?
Angel. Like, it really has angel on the side of it. And it's so pretty. It has like angel.
I
it has
just
like
love-
angel.
I'll just be puffing banana taffy freeze.
Hey, Coochie, is that your name? Guess what? Yeah. Everyone like keeps sending like abandoned house things. and
I
stuff.
know, I'm like reading them like block, block, block. I'm like, goodbye.
I literally been harassing Callie. I'm like, Callie, you need new mods. Like, you need mods really bad. Your comments
I
section.
kicked everyone out after betrayal. Betrayed me.
People are
It was only
mean,
because
like, literally-
I
sorry.
like oppressed,
I understand.
and I wasn't
Literally,
blocking the ones that triggered you.
Callie was literally explaining the other day about like Rambo, and people were being so mean with emojis. I'm like, Callie, get mods, please.
How did you say you didn't look good? How did you say that?
Because first off, look at. You see what my hair is doing at the end? Like, hold on.
Be
Have you guys
quiet.
seen
It
the-
is so beautiful.
Have you guys seen the dead end check?
I've got the same stuff going on with mine. I'm fine. It's okay.
Bitch, look at that.
Oh.
Mine used to be like that, and I've been growing my hair out for like 3 years. I've not touched it with dye other than like dark color, like black. Like, oh my gosh. My hair used to be so dead. I was so sad when it was dead and fried. I was like, no, my hair.
I had to get a buzz cut. My hair right now is a grown out buzz cut that I cut bangs on too because of
I had to cut my hair up to like the bottom of my ears because it was so dead, dude. Oh my god.
Oh my god.
What are you saying? What are you saying, Nina?
It was so nice.
What's nice? I'm so lost.
Your buzz cut. Dude, I've been here since like, oh my god.
Why don't you hate me yet? That's my question. I know you've seen the shit about
I
me.
have, I really have, and like it honestly doesn't affect me. Like it's not my life.
I mean, I just don't understand. Now
Like
I'm
I get it. I get people can have their I get people can have like their own opinions and stuff, but like having to like bully someone and make like discords and like
Reddit.
Reddits about them is actually crazy. Like, bitch, you're not Ash Trevino. Like, it's not that deep.
They're saying I'm worse than her now. I don't even know who that
You know
is.
why? You want to know why? Ash
What?
Trevino. You're not worse. Nobody can be worse than Ash Trevino because Ash Trevino, literally, I don't even know if I could say that. She is a.
Mm-hmm.
She is a.
She's a PDF file.
Yeah, she's.
Oh. That's
Like, she's
familiar.
basically like what? How old is she, guys? Like 35, 30 something, 40 something.
She looks like she's not a day over 65.
Remember
Okay.
to drink your water and eat your vegetables.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why are people comparing me to her?
How old is Cosmo? Cosmo is 20 years old.
But you're so far. Why do you? Never mind. I'm sorry. Okay. Hi, Taya or Taya.
I live like far as fuck.
You would go, huh?
Why are you texting me right now? Oh my god. Apparently you're flirting with me, Callie.
Oh my god, these people are like, oh my god.
He's texting me.
They're talking about Zestin's 40.
Callie, get your dog. Get your dog.
I'm gonna get my dog. I'm taking him off his leash. He can go anywhere he wants to now. Bye.
Don't bite. Yes, he do.
He don't. No, he will bite. He will bite. Not me no more.
Apparently you're flirting with me and bluffing.
Okay. I apologize.
Yeah, stop it.
Can you blame her? Like, I can't.
I was just sitting here in the room, and he came down the stairs and brought me into it when I wasn't even doing anything. Like, I don't even know him. I only know Callie. I only know Preston because of Callie. And I had accidentally followed him because I just accepted every one of my followers or like my recommended. And he was there, and I actually followed him. And yeah.
He made me unrepost all your videos.
I saw that. I was like, and then I guess people in the Reddit were like, so did anyone see that Callie unreposted Cosmo's things? I'm like, I don't fucking care. Like, I already know the reason behind it.
I wanted them to see how beautiful you were, okay?
Like, I'm sorry, respectfully, you're jealous of a person who lives 1,000 miles away. Like, what am I gonna do? I can't be Mr. Shoe your girl from over here. But I promise, if I were in Tennessee, you should be worried.
You said you should be worried.
You should be fucking worried, bro.
Oh. I got a lot to say that I'm not gonna say. Anyway. I feel like I need another energy drink, but I feel like that's a terrible
You do
idea.
not need more energy. You need water.
Water.
Water would be good.
No, Nina's so pretty. I'm not wrong for saying that.
Zestin X. No, absolutely not.
You are so. Oh my.
Whoever said that, bro, to hell with you.
What happened?
Someone said Zestin X Cosmo.
Oh, hell no! Hell no!
Ew.
No.
Mm-mm.
I don't know who I'm more jealous about right now. I'm joking. I'm kidding.
She's so beautiful. Thank you. Yeah, I've been trying to make sure people have been nice in these. There's been so many pretty girls in the comments being so nice, and I'm like, girl, you are too pretty to be a hater. Please stop.
No, for real.
Cosmo, it's me. Who are you?
We got 3 more spots.
They said so is Zestin coming back.
I don't know what fake account he's on. I
I
got
don't
his
know,
name
but he's
blocked.
watching this right now. Just FYI, y'all, he is watching this. So
Hi, P-Stain. Hi.
And hi to the YouTube channel that we're all gonna be on.
oh yeah, hi person that records Callie's
Hi.
every time she
even touches TikTok.
Hi to the Reddit.
Hi, oh my god, the Reddit's gonna love this.
Oh yeah, hi to the Reddit, taking clips of me,
I like.
accusing me of being lesbian.
He's been yeah, he watches all the time.
What he watches and then he texts you and is like, "Stop talking about me."
I've got him muted right now. Let me look. His last message was 7 minutes ago.
They won't the clout. How about, you know...
They want the clout.
Won't.
They won't.
I want it.
I want it.
Become speechless.
This is fun. I like this. I don't have to be alone.
Oh my god, wow, why is my tooth hurting?
Ah! This is like making my lonely day less lonely. I love it. And then I don't have to deal with anything touching me.
Period.
I enjoy it.
A tacky. Look at me, a tacky.
Oh. Someone else? You want to join Kaz? Are you a male or female? Where's the request? I don't want to scroll through request.
Somebody said I just choked on a Taki laughing. I know that burnt.
Johnny's here.
Ouch! I know that burnt, dude.
Callie, Johnny said he missed you.
Miss you too, Jonathan. That's my cousin. He's so wonderful. But like it was a bad thing? No. He's wonderful. He's the best.
37 guest requests.
Jesus Christ.
He should be allowed to go into the women's restroom because the way he hypes us up, women. Period. I love him. I love him.
Sorry, I keep going off camera to visit Nicholas.
Where is the request from Kaz who wanted to join so bad?
If I can find it.
Y'all want to see my cousin? Wait, did you request? Is this what did you request? Ooh, y'all are gonna love him. If this is, come here, put on the camera.
Oh no! Hello.
Hi.
Hey, Pookie.
Hi. I haven't talked to you in so long.
Oh, bitch, I can. Oh, sorry.
What did you say?
Wait. Oh, there we go. Oh no. Oh,
You
no,
are invited to the cookout. Oh my god.
Girl, I haven't talked to you forever.
He's my cousin in some way, but I'm not understanding exactly how. Because I never understood. Because, I mean, we're cousins. But, like, my granny once explained how we're cousins, but I was too young to remember. But I just said, yeah, that's my cousin.
Yeah, we're cousins. I don't know how. Oh no.
We're cousins and we don't know how.
We don't. But hi, everyone.
Is not invited to the cookout. It's not your cookout. It's mine. It's my cookout. Don't
Yes,
be mad.
Nina. Oh, yes.
Oh, we love you.
Right.
Yes, we do. Yes, we do.
Oh, I got an invitation to send an invitation. This is about to get.
It's so hard to like smoke.
Not every spot is full.
Melanie, hi.
Where's someone? I need someone who's gonna bully me real quick.
Someone who's bullying you? Hold on. I know a lot of these people will be bullying you.
I want to be confronted.
This Allison person has been requesting to join repeatedly, so I'm like,
He said, I want to be confronted.
I want to be confronted. I want to be forced to take accountability by one of the motherfuckers who are on Reddit, by one of the motherfuckers who are running something on Discord and think they're gonna expose me. Come say it to my face, and I'll talk to you about it. I don't give a shit, and I have nothing to hide.
You feel annoying asking you, why did
Jewel in then.
comment get filtered? Excuse me.
Let Jewel in.
There you go.
Jewel, are they a hater? I need a hater.
You blocked my main. I didn't even do anything. You probably did do something.
Haters request. Every hater in this line is a request right
They're one of the people who run one of the Discord.
Look at my nose. Block. Ew. Why are you getting, like, bots in here?
Alright, I gotta expand Jonathan right now. Sorry for expanding you. You're bigger now. Why'd you do that?
I was trying to unmute.
Someone tried to report me.
You're not ugly, Slay.
Why y'all trying to report me? Like, what I do?
Consuming substances featured in this live could harm your health.
I saw that.
Alright, guys, I'm
You got a baby?
consuming all of the substances right now. Oh my
Where
god.
did the baby come from?
Is that a child?
He got a child out.
I can't show him.
Where'd you get that thing from?
Spencer's.
Oh my god, I love your shirt. It's so funny.
Is he allowed to be drinking this?
No.
Landon, why are you drinking?
I want to burn it.
You want to burn? Go ask him.
That is a pretty kitchen. Ooh, Slay. You got a dishwasher?
Yeah, that's sweet.
That stove? Ooh.
Oh, don't mind her.
You're
Okay, mom. Okay, money.
All them paper towels. You know how much paper towels? You know how much eggs you got in your fridge?
Landon.
I invited 2 more people. We're gonna see what happens.
Lizzie.
Someone who doesn't like me, can you ask to join or request? You have to request so that I can allow you. If you don't like me,
I mean, Bluey's fired.
if you're here and you don't like me,
Lizzie
tell me.
person to join.
I don't have a problem with you, so we're Gucci. We like you.
All right, that's good.
That room is
If you don't like me, okay. Where's your request? Cause I will let you join, and we can have a conversation.
We gotta get a tooth gap gang in here, guys.
You're gonna have to turn on your camera. That is something you're gonna have to say. I mean, that's a requirement.
Oh my god. Wait, first of all, you know, I wasn't even gonna hate. I was just gonna kind of just talk to you. But then I just kind of started feeling bad for you as I started watching. Not even in a weird way. It was just I wasn't even gonna hate for real. I was just gonna be why don't you just lock your card? Even though you won't be able to buy stuff. I was not even gonna hate, just trying to help, because it just seems like you were getting distracted by whatever fun you were having on here, which is not a problem, but it's I feel like that should be your main concern.
Locking my card.
Yeah, something. I feel like you should. I feel like you should do something. He's already used a lot of your money. You should at least do a little something to, get him to stop.
See, there's one issue with that, and the issue is the fact that he also has the banking app and is signed in and has my password, and he can unlock it at any time he wants to.
You can tell the cops about that, and they will have they will literally force him to delete all your credentials and shit.
Yeah.
And get your card back, obviously.
I've always wanted that. I had to put passwords on every app in my phone because he one time decided to lock me out of every app on my phone. Well, not every app, but a couple of apps causing me to not have contact with anyone. I had to change my password, and I made a new email. He's the security device on my main email. So he's kicked me out of that, and he's kicked me out of my Bitwarden, which is, that's an app where you store all your passwords. He kicked me out of it, and I can no longer see any of my passwords to anything. So if I get logged out of TikTok, I'll never know how to get back in. And this everything that I've built here is not gonna exist any further.
You have a backup?
Okay, that's kind of hard. I
I
don't
think you go to the settings in your email and remove the recovery setting. I think I've done that before. Or you might change it to your new email or new phone number or whatever. The only bad thing about the bank account is I know if you even try to close it, they're gonna require both of you do a signature. So I can't really give you much advice on that one. That just really sucks.
There's so much work to do if I'm gonna put it into control. Which he did make a statement about on Reddit, or not Reddit. He made a statement about it. He's saying that every 18-year-old thinks that they're controlled. Which I don't. Or maybe he's well, you've been neglected your entire life. No one's ever paid attention to you. Now that people are paying attention to you, you're mad about it and you think you're being controlled. And I'm like, okay, you're almost right, but you're still wrong. Because I feel like if you're telling me, I feel like if we're arguing about whether or not
I'm looking at my phone, and that turns it, or whether or not I just don't want to hug at the moment, or like I don't really think I deserve to be suffocated.
Yeah, not to mention him like banging on the wall trying to silence you yesterday was absolutely ridiculous.
Well,
He was like sitting like
this is
in
the most freedom I've ever had on a live, and I don't know.
If you want somebody,
Somebody wants to ask a few questions, so if anybody here doesn't want to be here, let me know so I can let them.
Yeah, that's really all I wanted to say. So I'll leave.
Okay, well, thank you so much.
I found Jules.
Of course, girl. I hope you get happiness, and I hope you can leave and maybe just start going live on TikTok to keep you company. You know, you could probably do these if you leave him and like, you know, get your own place or something.
Hope so, because I'm being evicted. Not really.
Yeah. So good luck.
Well, thank you so much. Now I'm big again. Okay. Messages. Let me in by Bryn. I don't know about that. Oh, thank you for the cowboy hat. That's my favorite one. Everybody bullies me whenever I start trying to tell them about my cowboy song. Like, hi.
Okay, I was about to say, I'm about to get off here so I can make some dinner. But if you're still on when I get back on TikTok, then I'll join again.
Okay.
Okay.
Do I make this person? I have to approve. Any haters want in?
I love you.
You gotta let Jewel in.
Who are they? What's their name? Like, how do you spell that?
It is. Do you want like their username?
I want like a summary so I can kind of find it on my own while scrolling through my guests who have requested. I don't know if they've requested, so I'm not sure.
They said they did. Like I saw their name in chat a few times. It's JEWEL.
Are they a hater? Mark,
Yeah.
they're a hater. Okay, I want to hear it.
So
I
is
wanna hear
Deep
it
Sea
whenever I hear it.
Creature. Deep Sea Creature is a hater too.
Oh, I haven't seen that, no. But I'm gonna add you, and I'm gonna let you come in. But before I let you come in, you have to agree that you're turning on your camera because you're looking at me face to face whenever you say whatever kind of hateful shit you want to say to me.
As you should.
So, let me see that agreement, and then you can come. I need that agreement. Wait, have they said anything? I'm looking. I can't find it.
Yeah, Jewel said, "Boo, I got the flu, but okay."
Oh, right. Just don't vomit in front of me or I'll be in psychosis. Okay.
Me too.
Okay. There you go.
Oh shit.
Now give me a moment.
Hold on.
Camera on.
Okay.
I want to hear it.
I really don't like showing my face.
Well, don't be afraid. Give me all your hatred.
Wait, is it working?
I don't see your face. I can hear your voice. But I need to see your face.
You have to press save. Press save on the button.
Hi.
Hi. You're very pretty.
Thanks. Can I turn it off now?
No. You have to know. If you're going to say something to me that is rude and mean and that you don't like, I need to be able to look at you whenever you say it. I want to. I feel like that's only fair. That you say it to my face. Okay?
Well, let me hold on one second. Jewel, come on. Okay, so first thing is I did want to say you can, for your bank account thing, if you go in person, they don't need the card. They can take them off the account. So just go in person for that. Also, Brad didn't do anything wrong.
They were just fixing what Preston messed up.
Thank you.
They were trying to fix the filters that Preston messed up because nobody could say anything and everybody was always like, "Oh, I'm muted."
Oh yeah.
Which you still see in your comments.
Yeah, and I didn't get like hardly any comments after he did that. So I removed over 100 filtered words that he added. I just tried to mostly remove the ones about drugs because I don't do drugs, and so I'm trying. That's what I've been. That's what I don't like being accused of. It hurts my feelings, and my doctors think I'm clinically underweight, and it's about my phobia. So it's pretty bad, and it's not about any kind of medication or drug. And I'm on meds that are supposed to make me gain weight, and I'm still not gaining weight. My metabolism is too fast, and I drink a lot of energy drinks and have heart issues. So people think because of my tremors and shaking and stuff that I do, and I use substances, and I'm not sure what substances, but
I think the one that generally people were talking about, it wasn't even meth, it was benzos.
Yeah,
Because they were confused that he was giving them to you. So I think that was kind of confusing for a lot of people, was when you took a meth test, but like people were asking about benzos.
You got a lot of cowboy hats. They give you cowboy hats.
I want to turn into you being like,
well, I would gladly take a test for that. I haven't been able to get my hands on one. Those ones are harder to find. I think more than likely I haven't searched for one.
it's like the same test that you bought on Amazon, the same brand and everything. If you look at it, it has one right there if you just get one more panel.
All right. Well, sorry. I drank way too much coffee on an empty stomach, so I feel weird. But yeah, I'll look into that. I honestly don't feel like that I need to prove myself to people, but I always do it. And a lot of people still aren't gonna believe me. But I do want to say that I'm not on anything, no, but I've been sedated in hospitals often. Often they will sedate me in the hospital, and I'm pretty sure they do that with fences.
And also the thing with the pregnancy thing, it's because you put that fake thing up, which I would get if it was just like a joke, but then in the comments also you were acting like it was real, and then you posted a story talking about taking care of it, which was an abortion joke.
Wait, what did I say?
You said you would take care of it.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm being spam called by Preston. So sorry. It's not. Preston, I know you're watching it. I'm not gonna stop hanging up on you, so stop calling me. Okay. So
also fuck P-Man. Fuck P-Boy. Fuck Beanie Boy. I don't fucking like you. Just because I can say shit about Callie doesn't mean I like you. Fuck you.
Hey, Callie, I'm actually going to hop off of here, but I really do hope that you can get yourself out of this. I really wish the best for you, and like I said, if you ever need to talk to somebody about it, please get a hold of me. But overall, I just hope that everything gets better for you. So.
Okay, I followed you back. At least that's what I think that button did.
Okay.
So
all right.
My nose ring is really itchy. Okay, now I hope to talk to you, Jewel. Whenever I said I was taking care of it, I don't know. That wasn't an abortion joke. To me, it was more of me trying to comfort my followers and say that this situation is being taken care of. I didn't look at it like an abortion joke, and nor was abortion even in my mind whenever that happened.
You're still acting like it was real though.
Right.
You could have been like, hey guys, by the way, that was a joke. Sorry, it wasn't funny.
I mean,
Instead of posting, we're gonna take care of it.
Right, and I definitely should have done way better about that, because I'm learning more today, actually talking to people about it and hearing
people actually say it rather than just reading comments and feeling like, oh my god, everybody hates me. It's easier to have a conversation. So, I mean, yeah, no, talking about that type of stuff, yeah, I realize that those jokes are honestly really disgusting, and I'm kind of just disgusted with myself for ever even doing it.
And then, sorry, for the, they're just telling me to talk about things. For the GoFundMe, the email that was sent, because that was shared by the Beanie Boy.
You shared it?
Yeah, the email that was sent from GoFundMe, it was talking about how the donations that had not yet been deposited into an account had been refunded, but the ones that had been, they're kind of there, and the person has to request them personally. So,
okay.
And I also confirmed with GoFundMe support that's what it meant.
Okay.
So, yeah.
Okay, so you're saying that
that's why nobody's been refunded, because whatever has gone into an account won't be refunded.
Okay, well, the issue here, the big issue here, is that we were never able to even add an account. So
hey. Sorry, my dog.
Yeah, we were never able to add an account to it. We were working on adding my bank account because my father wasn't comfortable with his being added because he had just created a new one and they thought that it would be suspicious. So with Preston's help, I tried to open, I had my bank account open. My bank account had history, and so that's why we thought that my account would be less suspicious to use and then to transfer the funds to him, like, I think through wire transferring. But I wasn't there for most of the conversation that had to do with that. These organizations with the GoFundMe was mostly done between my dad and Preston. So, but
he brought
I do think I'm positive. I'm pretty positive because this doesn't make sense to me since it wasn't connected to an account. One thing I'm really confused about is the fact that it says the funds that haven't been, or the funds that have been deposited. That's that I don't understand. I think that might have been an automated message, and I think that we should research if that is an automated message.
There's also, I also messaged GoFundMe, but there also has been a few people that have posted that they're trying to get a refund, and they've posted their chats with GoFundMe of them getting a refund, and they have to actually go and request it because it's been deposited into an account.
Okay, that's really confusing because nothing ever deposited to my account. Whenever you run a GoFundMe, on the page it tells you every day how much money you get. I personally don't have the app on my phone because I don't use it. I've always had other people do it for me. I don't use it. But that's very weird to me, and I find that odd as fuck because I don't have that money. I don't, and to my knowledge, nobody else does. And I'm being told that there's going to be charges pressed against me. And another thing I'm just not understanding is, like, what would I be doing if I had 60,000, whatever, if I had 60,000?
I wouldn't say at all of the funds. I would say there's probably a good chance, since not everybody has been refunded, there's probably a good chance that some of them were deposited into the account.
I don't know what account, because no account was connected.
Was Preston, like, in charge of that GoFundMe, or, like, who was, like, the host of that GoFundMe?
Apparently it was under my name, but I never had anything to do with it. I suggested the setup, whatever, and I suggested the making.
Link an account to make the GoFundMe.
What'd you say?
You also usually have to make an account to make the GoFundMe.
Yes, and he made me an account, and it was under my name. The GoFundMe was under my name. I'm not sure what it even looked like because I never looked at it. I only ever saw it through his phone. Because I've never, I don't know, I just don't, I choose not to use GoFundMe myself. It's always just done for me, but.
Sorry.
I think the funds, what I think might have happened, because this is something that I'm really not able to explain, because I don't understand what account it could have gone into, because I didn't go into my account. I had nothing going to my account, and I have my bank statements printed, and I could show that, but I'm pretty sure that's dangerous if I do.
Well, I'm trying to say, like, if you don't have it, someone has it, so it could be him. So,
There's no way he does. There's no way he does, and I know he. Well, I'm pretty positive there's no way he does. But yeah, the main focus. The thing is, we were trying to get my dad's mortgage company to agree to something before the GoFundMe said that everybody was refunded.
one moment, someone ding-donged.
Okay.
Just an FYI, John, whoever that girl is next to you, she is gorgeous.
Who? Him? You, Jonathan? Jonathan, we can't hear you.
You're like really quiet.
He's extremely
Hard
quiet.
on the phone.
Wait,
Speaker's blocked.
Oh, there you go.
Can you hear me? Can you hear me?
Yeah.
You can?
He said that the lady by you, it was very beautiful.
Do you know SpiderLilyKhalie?
I do, and I love her. I love you. Let me expand. I got a spear too. Oh my, yeah, I know you. And I know all the boys and girls who had crushes on you at school. They loved you.
Last time I seen you was at the park like last year, maybe 2 years ago.
Wait, what'd you say?
I think last time I seen you was like 2 years ago at the park.
Yeah.
Wait,
No,
Evan.
no. Whenever my mom wouldn't let me stay at the football game, she had to come pick me up. We were in your grandma's car.
She was being a bitch.
She was being a bitch. Oh my God, it's Danny! Cece and Jonathan are here. He is. Danny, can you come? Are you free to come? I would love to talk to you because oh my gosh, we could definitely clear up the OD rumors. And that's what this live is basically about. If you want to do that, Danny, we can do that. But if you don't, you're fine. And Jewel can continue in just a moment. Woo! I'm not invited here. Now I know Jonathan and Cece, and I know Danny in person. Now I'm gonna go and back in.
Wait, how do I turn my camera on?
Oh no, you're gonna have to figure this out.
Click on your little thing and it should be a camera.
I'm gonna expand you back. Okay, Jewel. If you have anything else, because we were talking.
Damn, that's a broad question. Oh, how about the time?
Oh my God, Danny, you're beautiful. Okay.
How about the time where you said he was arrested, but instead, and you asked for Ubers, but instead you scootered across county lines to go see him?
Oh, okay. I'll explain that. What happened was
And he wasn't arrested.
Oh, yeah, no. That's a kind of a funny story. I went to the ER for a head injury, and we thought that I was hurt because I got hurt. And I claimed to the doctors that I'd been in a fight. It wasn't true. I did not get in a fight. So, obviously the doctors and mandated reporters who immediately brought officers into the building, and what they did was they arrested him. But what I did, it was really weird. I chose to go to the least busy hospital and the most hospital that I thought was not. The hospital was the incident happened across state lines, and he was being arrested in a different state.
I know, but why did you say he was arrested and asked for money to get back to your place, but the money was actually going to you trying to get to him across county lines?
Oh, I didn't spend any money to get to him.
Well, you were trying to get an Uber, but people didn't spend the money for it, so you scootered there.
It wasn't. People sent me. Somebody did send me enough money to get an Uber, and I bought an Uber. But unfortunately, we were in such a rural area. We were in Bolivar, Tennessee. You can look it up. I couldn't get an Uber back to my place.
at the time across state lines, and it's because the area is so rural. I grew up in Salisbury, Tennessee, which is the smallest town in Tennessee. We do not have Ubers, we don't have McDonald's, we don't have Walmart, we don't have anything but Dollar General and a couple of gas stations. That's all we got. We don't really have anything. And I was in Bolivar, the closest city to, I guess, not being as rural. It's more suburban, but not really. It's obviously not. No skyscrapers, nothing big. But Bolivar, we have doctors' offices, we have a couple of eating places, and we have a Walmart and a hospital. And that's where I was. I was at an urgent care, and I was at the hospital. And so he was arrested, and he was away from me at the time. And that's whenever I was told to get all my things out of his vehicle. So I did. I got all my stuff out of his vehicle. And I got my scooter out of his vehicle, charged it in the hospital. I was not allowed to have any contact with him. I did not know where he was. And he had to leave Tennessee, I think. No, he had to leave the hospital at the time. What the crime happened across state lines in Arkansas, right in Arkansas, where the crime, if you want to call it, was committed. And the police officers, once they realized they cannot arrest you. I guess this is true. They didn't arrest him because it did not happen in this state.
I know, but then you texted him, or he texted you. I don't know, but then you scootered to go meet him across state lines.
I didn't scooter across state lines.
Not state lines, county lines. My bad.
I didn't even do county lines either. I
scooter to him.
I did scooter to him because I had no way else to get anywhere. I had no way to get anywhere. I couldn't, I'm not going to stand by the street and be like, hey, can someone pick me up? Because that's dangerous. And in the area, there are no Ubers. So I was, I had to get him to go somewhere. He thought I was setting him up, whatever. And I scootered across the town with a low battery on my scooter, even though I charged it. And no, there's no buses over there either. But anyway, I scootered to him because first off, I bought the car. And second, I had no other form of transportation. So I'm not about to be alone in cold in the winter with no way out of that, even though y'all can say, oh my God, he committed these crimes and he hurted you. He hurt you. Even though that might be true, I had no, at that time, it didn't feel like I had any other choice.
I do want to reply to one thing really quickly. I'm not victim blaming. I totally get the cycle. It is just like the lying to the public. And I would get that too. But then it's like at the same time, while all these people are concerned about you, why don't you go back when you're posting all these Snapchats and whatever? Why don't you go back and say, hey, by the way, I'm safe now? So they're not continuously worrying about you. Totally not victim blaming. I get the cycle. Also, I want to say one more thing. Sorry. This whole time you've been saying that he wasn't there. His Bluetooth to the car connected. You still said, no, he's not here. But he has been there. We, again, heard the Bluetooth. We heard it connect to the car and the blinker sound. It's just the lying and people's continuing to support you, but they don't want to support him. And that's the problem.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Okay. And I understand that as well. It sucks. It really does. I did lie because I did not want to let anybody down because of the fact that I had just left him. I left him. I did leave him. I worked my ass off to leave him. I did it, and I took all my shit, and I ran. Oh, I got away. I filed a police report. I got away, and I was proud of myself. I was stranded, and I was walking around with this all alone, and I was waiting until 3 p.m. in order to get into my Airbnb. So, I mean, the moment I got there, I was alone, and him and I were cool again. And so I invited him over. And ever since then, he's been here. Till now, he's gone again. He's gone again. But he wanted me to keep the facade going, which is definitely not an excuse. I have control of what I do and what I don't do.
But a lot of the things online that I post and a lot of the things that I say, I'm not allowed to say, and I'm not allowed to do. And
Who says you're not allowed to do it? Who's telling you you're not allowed to do it?
Who do you think? So
which is why we're like, please,
I
you
have
have
to-
those little door stoppers. You have those little door stoppers. Put them on. If he comes, call the cops.
I'm only confusing online because of I know I go back on my word and I say stuff and I know that it makes me seem even more like a liar. But the issue is that during all of this, a lot of the time I'm being told what to say. A lot of the time I'm being told what's like I don't know everything, and a lot of the time whenever I voice over my videos, he makes me redo the voiceover because he's like, you're not energetic enough. You didn't say anything about this. You have to do this time. And he manages me and all that I do, and I have to follow this script. And if I don't, it's gonna become a big argument, big issue, and I have to be so careful. Because
Can I ask you a question?
it hurts. What? Somebody said something.
Can I ask you?
Brad did.
Yeah, what is it?
So earlier when you were talking to somebody online, you said that he hasn't abused you before when you were talking to Mason. But you have come onto the Reddit and you've like posted on Snapchat things saying he's abusing you. Like, I'm just there's a lot of conflicting things that you're putting out there.
Yes. Yeah, that's something I prefer I don't speak on because of the severity of it, and I don't want legal trouble.
I'm 23. Sorry, someone asked.
And I'll just tell you one thing: I would never, ever lie about abuse. And if I go back on my word, it's not because I wanted to.
Okay.
But I would never lie about abuse.
I think a lot of problems that people have isn't necessarily with the cycle itself, because we get that. It's more, we just, especially when you post those private things, like the other day on your Snapchat private story, especially when you post those private things, maybe just give us like a heads up, like, hey, I'm okay in the morning.
Yeah, and I want to be able to do that, but the problem is when I'm here, and I make those posts when I'm alone and whenever he's asleep. That's the only time I can. That's the only time I'm allowed. If he sees me on my phone, if he sees me.
People are saying he commented.
Yeah, people are saying he commented in here.
Where?
Fuck you, Beanie Man.
Well, either way. Anyways, I don't post in front of him because I kind of have to go through an interrogation cycle every single time that I post in front of him.
Is that him?
I don't know, and I don't care.
He said I'll do it again.
I don't give a
It might be a burner account that someone just made.
I don't know. I don't care. But
just keep commenting.
But either way, what were we talking about? I got that threw me
Sorry,
off.
me too. What were we talking about?
About that she needs to tell everyone she's okay.
Like, especially after posting intimate details, yeah.
Yeah. So I have to be safe about what I'm doing, and the problem is I can't. I'll tell you a story of something that happened the other night, but it's insignificant. I got busted up. I got stitches. I'm messed up from a bottle because I was doing my Wicca, and I got a green adventure stuck into a glass bottle. I tried to get it out, and I broke the bottle in half, and it inevitably stabbed me really deep. And so I ended up having to go to the hospital. And at the hospital, the wait was too long, so we left. It was an emergency room, and we were in there for about like an hour and a half. And they were like, I was leaving because they were trying to move me to another waiting room full of more people. And I'm just like, you know what? I'm leaving. I'll get this taken care of tomorrow. So that was the thing we did. So he found out I have a Snapchat story. I post on a Snapchat story that he cannot see,
I'm getting
called
gifts. That's
alcoholic,
why I was laughing.
called Alcoholic Holy Water. And obviously it's a reference to my song Holy Water, but it's Alcoholic Holy Water. It's just a weird name. It's a weird name that I gave it. It has to do with parents and parental trauma, because that's what the song's about. Either way, story name doesn't matter. I have added almost everybody on my Snapchat that I could add to the story, to that story. That is where I post primarily, because if he sees what I post on Snapchat, I'm always told to delete it. I can't show this, I can't show that, I can't talk about this, I can't talk about that, I can't do this, and I can't do that, and I can't, and it's always just more and more and more and more. So I have a private story now that we can't see, so that I don't have to deal with that. But the issue is the Reddit page. The issue is the Reddit page, because they screenshot everything off of there. And he goes on the Reddit page, and then he finds out about it. And then I get in trouble. And I am not going to discuss what happens when I get in trouble, but I get in trouble.
Why do you stay? Can I ask? Why do you let him back?
See, that's just because the cycle of abuse, so I get that one.
Yeah, I've been through it. Like, I get it, but
Yeah.
it's not right.
I would say right now he's out of the house. It would be a good time to like prepare for him to be gone. So yeah, and it would be nice to be by yourself for once and learn how to be okay with being alone.
Well, he takes care of me. He makes, honestly, and he knows, ever since I'm like so mentally unstable that the moment I feel nauseous, I might just, do something terrible. And so I kind of need to be supervised at all times. So he keeps me safe from myself. I don't own any.
If you need to be supervised at all times, then why have you gotten like mental health treatment that like they admit you for?
I don't know how I would get there without him. I don't know how I would get out without him. I don't know how I would eat without him. I mean, I bought a car, but it's not my car without him. It's like I have nothing without him. But I know
the car
that
isn't as important as your safety.
But I let down so many people because of the fact that the GoFundMe money didn't go to what it was supposed to, but it did, and that is why I definitely have to keep him around, because that's the only way that I can have access to the car that they bought.
With the first GoFundMe money,
I'm not trying to let them down further. I need to keep that car, because if I don't keep that car, then I guess I'm a scammer too. I mean, for that too. Which I never meant to scam anybody. Nothing was ever a scam, or anything ever came with that intention. I've never lied about something to get money for it. I've never, ever, ever lied about something to get money for it. Everything has always been true, but the money situations and how the money was spent, that wasn't always how it was supposed to be spent.
The
And that's why I'm called a scammer.
The first GoFundMe money was meant to help you, not go to him, and I think that's what people mean by scam. Also, it was meant to help you get a place, not help you go from hotel to hotel with him.
I know. We were looking for places, and I didn't have credit, and at the time I was 17, so I don't know if I could build credit. My parents didn't teach me much. I kind of spent my whole childhood.
A YouTube video you made and then deleted, where you were admitting to the GoFundMe money being misused.
Yeah. And I'll still talk about that if I need to. I mean, about the money being misused, yeah, it was misused. And I can say, it wasn't misused on anything like too insane, but it definitely took a shit ton of money.
Yeah.
Yeah, I went clothes shopping. I shopped for clothes. I bought clothes. They been burned in the fire, so I don't have that anymore. But I mean, we go out to eat.
Yeah, she used 21K.
So I was able to get out, and with the same donations, I guess, because I've kept that savings account. The only money that I really received that was in my own account in my own name that was actually given to me from the GoFundMe that I trusted him so much with.
The 21K was spent on, I'm confirming for the comments, 21K was spent on a car that was to be put in his name, vacation where they went from hotel to hotel to hotel when it was meant to be getting her out of the house.
And
it did for like a month, but it didn't, it was supposed to get you a place.
Like 3 months, it honestly did. But the issue with that is, it definitely, I was able to go places. He was able to buy whatever the hell he wanted.
But you even called it a vacation.
What?
You even called it a vacation.
I know, I called it a vacation because I was just getting away from home. And I don't know why I guess I was calling it a vacation because I never went out. And I thought that, going out anytime and staying, overnight anywhere, like going places and seeing stuff that I've never seen before would be considered a vacation. I thought that was just a vacation. It definitely was a vacation from my home.
But that's not what the GoFundMe was for.
No, it was not what the GoFundMe was for. And unfortunately, I've been very immature, and I was very irresponsible. But another thing is, I never would have been able to do it without him helping me make the GoFundMe. Is the thing. I didn't know how to do it myself. I didn't know how to deposit money. I didn't know how to I didn't even have a bank account. I didn't know anything about anything. I really didn't know shit. And he saw I used to have a GoFundMe, so he set it back up for me. And he wanted to help me. And I thought that this is the nicest thing ever. And at the time, the GoFundMe that I originally had was help me get out of my house of horrors that had $700 donated to it. GoFundMe has a safety feature. I don't want to talk your ears off, but I'm just telling you everything because I tell you every detail. GoFundMe has a safety feature that logs you out like every 2 days to make sure you're still the same person, make sure you are not scamming, and there are so many. GoFundMe has so many rules, and I guess they work with the government too, but you don't get tax billed for it, I'm not sure. GoFundMe does take a percentage of the money out though, they do. And what was happening was, the moment he connected a bank account, he connected it to his savings account. His savings account claimed it was for me. To my knowledge, this is to my knowledge, I'm not completely sure, because I don't know if I'm remembering it correctly, or if maybe it was a separate one specifically for me. I'm not sure. I don't know if that's what he did, or if it was going to his account. But either way, he spent, he was the one in control of the money. He let me do my shopping when I wanted to go shopping. I hadn't been shopping. I hadn't been clothes shopping with my family since I was 12, and I never got anything but Amazon packages to my house, which was clothes, and I'd sometimes online shop for clothes. But I finally was able to go to thrift stores and get more clothing, and I mean it's unfortunate because a lot of that stuff from the GoFundMe, which was it just said help me transition into independent living. No, something about independent living. That's what it was.
Talking about getting you out of your house and getting a place.
Yeah, that's exactly what it was. That's what it was for. And that's not what it did. The house burned down, so inevitably, yep, but it's still the GoFundMe. Yeah, that was...
The house burned down, but that's not what that GoFundMe was for, and that was prior, and obviously, the money was misused before your house burned down.
Mm-hmm. We used money to go, I mean, obviously, we used money for, stuff like gas. We used money for food. We used money for,
our trip to Atlanta. We used money at the Bass Pro Shop Pyramid. We used money just, shopping, food, you know. We used a lot of it. He kept a big portion of it. My mom was threatening to press charges once I told her he made a joke. He made a joke one time, and he said that if I ever left him, that I would never have any of the GoFundMe money. Because he was in charge of it all, and I had nothing. And I hope that y'all know that. I hope y'all know that until I met him and saw him in person, that money was never mine. It was never spent by me. It was never touched by me, and I never saw it till I saw him, till I saw the vehicle for the first time, which I was very angry that he didn't buy in Tennessee. He bought it in Georgia. Now he has a Georgia tag.
It also was under his name for people.
And it's under his name. And I didn't know that stuff about cars. Nobody taught me, and I don't know if they're supposed to teach me. So I don't know if it's like, if I'm like trying to be a victim, but nobody told me anything about anything. I kind of just grew up after being expelled from school at 15. I was just isolated in my room in mental hospitals, and until I was, 17, just, made a little living off of cleaning content, making people proud, and could actually afford something. And I'm not trying to be a victim, like, versus the comment that somebody said that, but either way, this money was all not in his name, but he did have access to it. And I'm not blaming him for what happened to it, completely. But I will say that I was not aware of the cost of everything. I was not aware how much it cost if you stay in a hotel. I was not aware of everything.
It raised $21K, and that you only got $3K of it. The rest was in his account.
He kept $6,000 or $3,000 all out in cash in Georgia. That's where he kept it in case my mom, or in case anything happened with me. I don't know what it was, but he made sure that I only got half of it. Whenever he gave me my money, that I immediately gave to my mother to put into my bank account whenever he gave it to me, whenever him and I met. We officially met in September. We met on September 7th in person for the first time ever, after talking ever since June, I would say 14th officially. And he just, I don't even know. I don't know. It's so much happened with it, and I was confused about it too, because I remember we were doing our little shit. What were we doing? Like, we were in Atlanta whenever this happened, and he told me that he didn't have enough money. Sorry, getting another call from him, but he told me that he didn't have enough money to pay his car insurance.
I vote block. I vote block. To block him. I said I vote to block him. Sorry.
So then whenever he said that he didn't have enough to pay his car insurance, I was like, we don't have money. Like, that's whenever I found out, because I didn't see the funds. I knew they were being used, and I was excited for them to be used. I was like, well, I'm getting out, and I'm going to be out, and I'm going to be out until I'm 18, and then I'm still going to be able to afford a place. But obviously it doesn't work that way. Hotels cost money. Airbnbs cost a lot of money. I didn't know till I rented one on my own. And, shit. Like, you gotta get credit to own a house? And I'm like, my God. So, yeah, whenever he asked me to pay his car insurance with the $3K I had left, I was very hesitant. We were very, very, very mad. I was very mad at him at the time for that, and I was telling him I'm not gonna pay it. You can find messages from that day, probably leaked somewhere. I was texting a moderator of a subreddit. Her name was Jinx. I was texting a moderator of a subreddit that very day. I'm not sure the date, but I'll tell you that those messages are somewhere online. They're probably not lost media. They're probably in a fucking Cali timeline archive bullshit on some Reddit page. But, yeah. So,
I wonder too how all of that money could just disappear that soon. I wonder too. But the fact that I wasn't in control of all of it makes me more confused about it, because I wasn't in control of the money. It was always him in control of the money. It was always him. And I feel so scared to say that. But yeah. Because I know he's watching it, and I know that I don't know. Yeah. Anyway.
I was gonna ask one thing because I saw people asking questions about it. A clip was posted of the other night's live of the cops saying there was a video of you being homicidal.
Homicidal?
Yeah. Like he was showing them videos or something.
Oh yeah, no. I got really, really, really angry. And then I was recorded while I was really angry. A cop saying that I was homicidal, you're saying?
No, a cop saying that Beanie Boy was showing them videos of you saying you're homicidal.
Oh, yeah. Okay. That was last night. And, what happened last night? He got really mad. Because we had a little party over here. And, after he fell asleep, I mean, obviously, I drank a little bit. You know, every drink much, but I drank a little bit. And then I decided to do a live. A dumbass. I did a live that was like, oh, if you send a galaxy, you get a confession about something I lied about on the internet. I was not in my right mind while doing that live. It was the dumbest live I'd ever done. More than likely. Maybe, I don't even know. It's probably not the dumbest
I also need to say, please do not, for future reference, mix the current meds you're taking with alcohol. It is not good for you. Also, Zofran is not supposed to be taken every single day for a long period of time. It's supposed to be a short period of time.
Yeah, I'm fucked because I've been taking Zofran.
Mess with your heart, and I know you have
2 years.
It can mess with your heart, and I know you have said you have heart issues.
Yes, I actually have a metaphobia too, and you're not supposed to take it every day.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, well. I've actually very proud of myself. I did stop taking it for about 2 weeks, and I ended up having to take some early this morning, I think. But I have been doing pretty well not taking it, and I'm not really. And I stopped taking my antidepressants, and I only really take my Seroquel, which just makes me angry. But back to what were we talking about before the live last night? What I said. I said it out of pure anger, and I should not have said it. I was not, and I never would, and I never have ever had intentions on harming others or hurting anybody. But, because I don't even defend myself when I am being injured, currently injured and in pain and slapped and kicked and punched, you know. I don't defend myself. I don't. I don't. And that's my problem. I won't. But aside from that, yeah, I did say that, and I said that because my brother said to Preston. My brother texted Preston that he doesn't claim me as his sister anymore, and I told him, I just said that makes me fucking homicidal, and I said it out of pain. I was angry. I was so mad, and I was recorded whenever I said that. I didn't know I was being recorded. And the police interrogated me about it a little bit, and they were just like, well, call us if you ever need anything. And they left. But I don't have intentions on doing that or ever hurting anyone. I shouldn't have said it. That was definitely the wrong word. Definitely far out of my vocabulary, the wrong word. But I was so angry at the fact that my oldest brother, I mean, we literally just lost everything. I got one of my oldest brother doesn't claim me anymore as his sibling. My second oldest brother doesn't, no, he thinks that I stole $60K from my father, and that I'm the reason my dad can't have housing. My little brother only talks to me whenever he wants money, and then my youngest brother just doesn't talk to me. So, and then my dad is always in the hospital, and the house burned down, and I have nowhere to meet with my family, and my mom all she does is shit talk me all day online. And that's all she ever does. Even though she kicked me out when I was 11 years old. I was 11. I was 11 and I got kicked out of her house. And oh yeah, and if she sees this and she decides to say, "Oh, Callie, no, you didn't. You caused so many problems at school." That's not true. That's not true. You did not want to mother me. You did not want to take me to therapy. You did not want to take care of me, and you did not want to do anything to help me with behavioral health issues. So you're like, go to your dad, leave, and I did. So I had to leave my mom's house when I was in 5th grade, and I never lived with her again. And also the allegations about the abuse from the stepdad. Yeah. I'm not a motherfucker who's gonna be lying for what, 7 years straight. 7 years straight. Yeah, let me just keep my story straight for 7 years. I was 11 years old and I didn't even know what that stuff was. What I went through happened, and I would never lie about abuse. So my mom is not a credible source, as she has not been involved as much as she claims to have been. And the things I said last night while I was under the influence, and the whole live, and the fact that
I did want to say, Cosmo, the reason why Beanie Boy is probably texting you is because she was saying how you wanted the strap on the live. Sorry.
So bad.
Wait, what?
Because on the live yesterday, you were talking about how she wanted the strap.
As soon as I joined this live, accepted as a friend.
I got a bag of them. Anyway, that's not fun. Okay. Anyways, is there anything else? If I didn't explain something properly, I can try to help you better understand.
Let me go see really quick. Is that okay if I check? Okay.
The Bluetooth, I've already explained it. He came over the day that I said that the day I left him. He came over the same day. I did leave. I did actually leave. I had everyone under the impression that I did that I did leave, because I did, and I didn't, and everybody was so proud of me, and I didn't want to let anybody down, so I wasn't telling anybody, and he did not want anybody to know either. So I followed his instructions, hit him on everything, did absolutely everything I could. Had to delete the cooking video because he was in the background of it, and made me redo the entire voiceover. I did that shit scared as hell. And yeah, so he kind of he flipped out whenever it was exposed, and now everybody knows I don't have anything to hide now, because he was all I was hiding. I didn't. But yeah, whenever he popped up in the noodle video, yeah, I had to delete that video and I had to revoice it over. And I don't know if you can tell, I was so scared. I was shaking and I was trembling. I think my voice was trembling. I don't even know in that video whenever I had to revoice it over, because he was I was scared. I didn't want to be in more trouble. He's like, I cannot believe you did that to me. And I'm like, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. But, and yeah, no, the Bluetooth happened the very day that he was there. He was there, and I lied about it. I lied about it because I wanted y'all to still be proud of me. And I know that is not a way to make somebody proud of me. It's just, everyone was so proud of me, and that's all I wanted. I wanted someone to be proud of me, but I could not stomach being alone. And I'm not mentally
but the lying about it just disappoints people more.
I know, especially whenever they find out that it was all a lie. I am aware of that.
Because we were all like kind of proud of you.
Yeah.
So it kind of was like, ah.
Yeah, no, and that's what I expected, but I didn't lie about it for donations. Is the thing. People think I lied about it for donations. I did it. I left. I did leave. But I only kept that facade, or whatever you want to call it. I don't even know. I only kept that going because of the fact that people were proud of me, and I wanted people to be proud of me. And I know they're not, and I know that I fucked up. And he also wanted to keep it secret too, and stop talking about us online.
maybe make people shut up, but people don't like me either way, so, and they're always gonna find something wrong with what I do, so.
I was asked to ask about one more thing. The last night, and I know many things happened last night, but one of the things that happened was P-Boy said, I don't know, that he kissed a trans person or something, and then you were saying like ew, and then misgendered the trans person, like calling them a trans man when I believe they were a trans woman. Anyways, people were just saying like you were saying ew, and there was a clip of it.
I'm confused because I feel like I remember that, but I don't feel like that happened with me. I don't think that was that had. Is there a clip of that? Because if there is, I would really like to see a clip of that because I'm just confused. Because first off, I don't think he would ever. I don't know. I don't think he would ever have told me people he kissed before.
It's because you were going hard on him, asking who he's kissed and saying you kissed 20 people or something. It was pretty intense.
Oh my gosh.
He was.
I remember nothing.
Friend is also trans.
Huh?
I have.
Like, I want to say, like, after she was like, oh yeah, but her best friend is trans, and she's like, yeah, I love her. Like,
yeah, but then when he said he kissed someone trans, you were specifically because they were trans saying ew. So it was kind of, I don't know.
It wouldn't have been, I would not have said ew because they were trans. I would have said ew because that's my boyfriend kissing another person and I say ew no matter what the fuck. But, definitely not because they're trans because I love my very best friend. Her name is Brie. She is my best friend ever. I love her to death. And,
just told another thing.
She's the sweetest of the sweetest people I've ever met. And I'd never, ever, ever in my life be transphobic, especially as a part of the community. I'm she, her, but, you know.
So the girl that OD'd.
Oh, shit.
You wrote a diss track about her.
Oh, I wrote a diss track. The diss track was before she OD'd.
Okay. I didn't know that.
Okay, let me tell you. I'll tell you the dates. Let me tell you the dates, and then I made a diss track about this lady. Danny, I'm gonna bring you up here. I made a diss track about this lady because of the fact.
Oh, that's her?
No. This is Danny. This is the girl I went to school with. I went to school with her. She's been my friend ever since she came to school. She was at school the year I got expelled. Unfortunately, we only went to school together for like 3 months because I got expelled that year. But we have history and shit, and she knows me. So I'll say, with this motherfucker, the girl that we did not like, or I don't know if Danny, I don't know if you didn't like her, but I did not like her because she would come to school every day pretending she was pregnant. She snorted chalk off of the table.
I was told you went back to edit it after the OD and added the OD part to the diss track.
Yeah, I did. Because I had to, I got expelled from school because she did that, and I was an angry 15-year-old.
No, because didn't it turn out that she ended up taking something before she came to school, and then somehow blamed on you?
I heard she took it on the bus. I heard she was flaunting it on the bus, and apparently the buses have cameras.
Is this the same girl that got stuff from you? Is this the same situation? You're like the one you got kicked out of school for? Is this the same girl?
We're talking about the same girl.
Okay.
We both know her. We both went to school with her. We both went to school with her the same year. She was there during the day that she overdosed, and I was there the day she overdosed. And yeah, we were part of the same friend group, and the girl, we'll just call her Macy. I'm gonna call her Macy. Close enough. Macy takes 51 Benadryls. 51! On the school bus, apparently, is where she was flaunting it. Everybody was held. No, she did not die.
She's alive. She's alive and thriving.
I thought she was saying she got it from you or something too.
Oh, she never said she got it from me. And if she did say that she got it from me,
She had said everything. Like, it was other people saying that she got it from
No,
Callie.
but like after the fact, she came out and posted that, like
Yeah.
recent, like on the Reddit at the beginning. What? Not like the current Reddit, but like a while.
okay, so wait, are you sure that this is the girl? Are you sure that this isn't Cheyenne?
This might be
said that?
two different people. That's what I was asking.
If it was Cheyenne that said that, that's because Cheyenne wants to spread the rumor and keep it going that I killed somebody. Don't you think if I killed somebody, I would be in jail or locked away? I'm not. I'm free. I am free.
Okay, but still adding the OD to the diss track was like a little.
I understand, but I was this motherfucker pissed me off more than anything, and I understand that it was wrong. But let's think for a second. I'm 15 years old. I am angry. I just got expelled from school for something I did not do, and I already didn't like the girl. I already didn't like her because she'd start rumors at school. She'd go to school pretending she was pregnant. She would tell everybody to check her belly and go in the bathroom and flash people. She essayed. She did a lot. She did a lot. And she was a very, very controversial figure at school. I ran a group chat on her.
Okay, also, another thing, because me and Callie ran with the same group, well, I mean, I ran with a bunch of different people, some people that I probably should not have, but I ran with Callie since before she left, and I remember everybody came to me being like, do you know what Callie did? Did you hear what Callie did? And I was all, okay, well, I just saw her this morning, what could she have done? And then everybody was like, yeah, she called someone to OD, da-da-da. And then I had the second group of people coming up to me being like, oh yeah, people are blaming Callie for this, people are blaming Callie for that. And then I finally got a hold of Callie and she was like, yeah, no, that didn't happen. So
I didn't even know about it.
That school, yeah, well, this was after you found out about it. I came to you after school and I was like, do you even know what's going on, da-da-da, and you were like, yeah, apparently, da-da-da. And then it turned out, like, the next couple of weeks, everybody was still blaming you, even though, like...
People wanted me to block the fact that you're talking about her faking pregnancies.
What about that?
The fact that you're talking about her faking pregnancies, but you have done that.
I wasn't, okay, but to be fair, I wasn't faking a pregnancy. I wasn't like...
You did, bro, in the comments. In the comments, you were agreeing and saying it was real.
I was joking.
Okay, taking care of it.
Taking care of it. I was still joking. I don't think people would believe me, but no, it was.
And back when you did the first one, and then we're joking about miscarriage.
The first one, that wasn't on her. That wasn't on her. I'm sorry. That wasn't a joke about miscarriage. And I'm cool with the girl that I made this diss track on now. Very cool with her. She's actually pregnant, and she is going to have a baby soon. You know, I don't know, Danny, if you know who I'm talking about. I am on good terms with her now. I dissed her because she was not dating. I don't remember. She had a group of people telling me to myself. I went extremely mentally ill at that time. They sent me away for attempted. And what happened was she was friends with people, and she was friends with the rapist, the one who did me dirty that year, the one who him. So yeah, I remember you remember everything that I wrote. So she would come to school as well and claim to be pregnant, and then 2 weeks later say that she had a miscarriage. So whenever I made that diss track, it was after she told me that I deserved to be saved by my stepfather, that I was that I lied about rape, that I killed Macy. It was after she said all of this stuff to me. So I was like, bitch, you want to write a diss track on me? I'll write one on you too. So I was 16, I was 16 at the time, just turned 16. And I made a diss track on her.
I was at my very worst. It was the last song I made before I had to be hospitalized. And it was because she said so many times that she was pregnant and then had a miscarriage. But that's why I said, shut the fuck up and have a good miscarriage. And now that I'm older, it's been over 3 years, I'm older now, I understand if to people who've had real miscarriages. Yes, that's fucked up. Yep, very fucked up. But I said that to her. I said that to her in the song because she lied. I think, at least that's what I think. She said she was miscarrying, and she claimed to be pregnant so many times. And then every single time, she always somehow had a miscarriage, but she was never, like, fully, she never had a full belly, she never gave birth, she just claimed to have had a miscarriage, I'm just like, oh. And once we started beefing and she started bringing up how I looked when I was 12 and how that meant I deserved to be SA, and how she posted talking about my body because she got words about my body from a rapist who raped me when I was 15, and posted screenshots of that. And
I have another question. So, back when E-Man's victims were coming out, you laughed about it. You laughed about them coming out, and denied they were real. So,
well, that's what he told me. And now that I think about it, now that I really think about it, I realize, I was in denial. I didn't want to believe it. I did not want to believe that he could do that to someone. I did not want to believe that the man that I love could do that to someone. I did not want to believe it. And so I brushed it off. I just brushed it off, and I was like, no, that couldn't have happened. That couldn't have happened. And it drove me insane. It literally made me freak out, and I did not like hearing about it. I couldn't stomach hearing about it. It made me so sick, and I was trying to act like it didn't happen. Where did you see that I laughed about it? Was it my mom's text messages?
no, it was back in the old Reddit. There were videos.
Videos?
I think. Let me hold on one moment.
I don't think I've ever posted any video of me talking about his victims. What are you looking at, Danny?
I'm reading the comments. Sorry, I cannot see. Everybody's like asking. Oh shit! Hang on. Oh my gosh! What? I don't know how to. Let me start taking out. Hang on.
I'm explaining all the freaking middle school, high school drama. Oh my god.
No, because that high school drama was crazy. Like just that 1 year. Like
I think it was a meme.
It was a meme?
Like you responded to it with a meme.
Oh, what? I never replied to anything with memes.
I don't know. You're talking about your mom's text, so maybe it was that. But
it might have been my mom's text.
Okay, hang on 1 second. Clearing something up. She didn't victims. She absolutely just disregarded the fact that she put air quotes around it. So
yeah, because I'm used to doing that to protect him. So yeah, I feel that's honestly disgusting of me. Sorry for doing that. I still think from what I know and what I've seen and what I've dealt with as a person.
You just like straight up say like there's other people came out as victims, like straight up say.
I understand.
Can you say it?
Huh?
Can you just say it?
Can I say it?
Yeah.
Other people have come out and claimed not. Other people have come out and said that they are victims of testing. Other people have. They have, and I have seen it, and it makes me sick to my stomach. It makes me sick to my stomach.
They have screenshots and everything.
And I want to be in disbelief about it. But whenever you're with a person who says, "Oh, this never happened," they're lying. This is how it really went down. I realize now, that's exactly what my people who have me have said. They'll tell their own story, their own different story, their own line of details, and they'll have everything ready. Oh, it didn't go this way. It went this way. And she's lying about that. She said yes. So, no, I know how they act. I just didn't want to believe it. And deep down, I've always believed it. And I think about it any time. I think about it any time we do anything sexual.
Bro, what's up?
I know this is like a very loaded question, but after everything that has happened with him, why are you guys still together?
I was gonna ask the same thing.
Well,
and I can't and get it that
Yeah, I know that's a really complicated answer, but
he was with me when I lost my dog. He was with me when I ultimately murdered him. He was with me.
What about your family or your friends that are in here?
Yeah, I'm Danny. I don't know if you know this. I'm actually not supposed to talk to you.
I also want to clarify that because I know you posted a poem on your Instagram and it kind of implied the dog died in the fire. It did not die in the fire.
Oh no. That's not what that was. That wasn't a poem. It's a song, and it's about don't let your head keep spinning in the direction of a clock that tells you time is ticking and your time here is almost up. And please don't listen to the mean man in the hall who tells you words mean nothing but you mean it all. And don't you burn here when our house goes up in flames. Because that line is me saying, I hope. Well, I was hoping or expecting him to at least live long enough to have been there for something like that kind of tragedy. Don't you burn here when our house goes up in flames. I know you'd save me from being up there in the rain. No, I didn't. You know I'd save you from being up there in the rain. Or at least I thought I would. At least I thought I could. I know I'm not as good as you thought I was, and I'm sorry.
And for the dog, so back when that was happening, he was put down, and your post asking for donations for him was kept up for a long time.
Oh.
So what happened to those donations after he was already put down?
After he was put down?
Yeah, and you kept getting donation because the post stayed up.
I think that's just in my savings now. I hope y'all know that I wasn't donated that money before. I wasn't donated that money before he was put down. I was donated that money.
Also donated money before because you had that post up before and after.
You said people donated after.
Both.
A lot of the donations were, I posted an update after he was put down because I couldn't afford the thousands and thousands of dollars it was going to cost to save his life. Because it would have cost thousands of dollars to save his life.
You had $3,000 at the time, though.
I did, and it would have costed more than that because it was $1,000 a night at the vet.
And then you also got donations and continued to get them after he was put down because you didn't tell them until way later that he was put down.
I told them right whenever he was being put down. I posted it the same day.
I remember you posting that.
I posted it the same day. I posted it minutes after. I was saying that I didn't know what to do. I didn't tell. I wasn't like there and I was like, oh my God, donate to me. I was saying I don't know what to do or how I'm going to be able to afford it. From my memory, I wasn't asking for donations. People sent the donations. I said I don't know how I'll be able to afford it because this is all I have left. And what happened was...
Not update TikTok.
What?
You did not update TikTok.
Oh, yeah, no, I know. I was only on Instagram and I...
Yeah, but you did still have the donation post up on TikTok.
Yeah. Okay.
You did not update on TikTok.
All right. Well, yeah, I noticed that I only had 2 posts on my Instagram and 1 on my TikTok. Because I posted 1 to TikTok and then I posted 1 to Instagram and then I uploaded it to Instagram because that's where I was getting the most feedback at the time of what
you updated later. I want to confirm that you did, but not until way after the dog had been put down.
Yeah. Yeah.
TikTok specifically.
That day was a really, really hard day, obviously. That day was a day that I spent like over 500, a little over 500, 400, 500, just for the euthanasia of Rambo. And
I wouldn't have what makes me so upset about the situation is the fact that if I did if I waited to take him because the vet said he could survive another night. If I waited to take him to the vet the next day and I had those posts up about him, then I could have saved his life. But he's dead now, and it's my fault. So
I wouldn't say it is your fault. I think people are mad about the donation aspect of it, but I would not say it's your fault because that dog had been mistreated by the entire family for a very long time.
Yeah, he definitely was.
I wouldn't say that is your fault. It was just the donation aspect that was.
Yeah, I should have done more. And I'll never forgive myself for not doing more. That's the shit that keeps me up at night the most, dude.
Again,
like because another thing is I had the opportunity to rehome Lilith, and I didn't do it. I didn't do it because I thought I was gonna get in trouble, and she burned in the fire. So I killed 2 animals. Like, dude.
You went there for the fire, so you couldn't have saved the animal.
But oh, dude, I don't know why I'm fucking cry. It just makes me hate myself for it. But if I was to shit this gone. Okay. If I waited one more day, I could have saved Rambo, and I didn't. And I didn't because they donated enough for me to save him, and I couldn't because. You also just gotta think you didn't know and you didn't want him to be suffering and in pain. I get that. And it does suck that, like, if one more day could have waited, it could have, like, saved him and everything. But you also just gotta think about, he was not in the best shape and everything. And no, and they said that even if he got the surgery, that he probably wasn't gonna survive because of his anemia. And I hope y'all know, because people are trying to hold me accountable, and I hold myself accountable. I hope that y'all know that what I did to Rambo. Oh my god, dude. I don't think a lot of people realize that you do have emotions. You are a feeling, you are a human. Just because you don't go flaunting it on TikTok about how bad you feel doesn't mean you aren't feeling it. That day, I lost my mind, and I still can't get over it. I believe that my karma's coming for me for what I did to my dog, and that every bad thing that happens to me is what I did to him too. I believe it's karma. I believe that if spirits and ghosts are real, that my dog burned down the house because of the injustice.
I think it burnt down because how neglected the house was. Like, we saw the wires, the outlets weren't working, a few days before the house burned down. The unscrewed DeBow video, the outlet wasn't working.
You also said that money that was donated after he was put down. You also said that you have it in your savings. Why wasn't that money refunded?
I don't know why the money was refunded. Because I didn't think to refund everybody. I was busy mourning. I was busy at my dad's house. My dad was trying to teach me how to play guitar. And try to distract me from what just happened. I wasn't on my phone all day long. I didn't know how many donations I had until I posted the video, got off my phone, and I didn't get back on it again until later. And yeah, I probably should have refunded the people, but a lot of them actually. What people don't know is the majority of the donations I got for Rambo was. I think a lot of them. I still have the history of it. It's sorry for your loss, and they'd be sending me $10. Sorry for your loss. I'm sorry you lost your puppy. A lot of the donations were donations to tell me how sorry they were. Not to mention, if you did put him down like at a vet, you do still have to pay for that. So I'm sure the money went towards that as well.
No, that money was from my savings. I didn't spend the money that was donated for that because I didn't have the donation money yet.
When people donated you clothes, you denied a lot of the clothes, saying that they were ugly, and a lot of people found that distasteful. Or they weren't your style
When was that?
after the house fire.
They're just saying it wasn't really her style, which to be fair, like, sure, clothes are, a good thing to be given, but at the same time, like, if they're too big or, it's like, I don't know, just like a weird shirt that people are not really going to take you seriously and like that.
I have really, really, really bad sensory issues, and I can only wear certain fabrics. I don't think that would excuse me calling anything ugly, since if that's what I did, if I did say the clothes were ugly, I apologize for that. I feel that's gross of me, but I do want to say that if the clothes isn't my style, then I would never end up wearing it. I don't know. I'm weird about my clothing. I have to have a certain texture. I have to have certain. If I can't feel what it feels like,
I get that. I have sensory issues.
me too. They're really bad. I don't know. I can't even sleep with blankets that aren't fleece, and I can't rub my hands on any kind of fabric. And so I'm scared of being donated clothes because I'm scared of specifically the way the fabric makes me feel, because I can't touch most fabrics or a lot of fabrics without having a panic attack. I have to wear gloves a lot of the times now. It's getting worse, and I don't know why, but I have to wear gloves a lot of the time to just do my daily life shit because of how bad my fabric sensory issues are. I can't listen to noises like people rubbing their hands together or anything like that. I feel it in my throat, and it makes me so sick, and it just triggers you. It makes me so sick. But with with the clothes that I was being donated, I can't even talk. I was being donated clothes by my granny, Red Cross, and I was being donated I was donated money to my Venmo at the time to buy more clothes too. And also, whenever the house fire happened, I was in a motel. Hold on, sorry. I was in a motel, so I had a number of clothing items at the time. I had enough,
I'm going to dip. It's my bedtime, and I'm sure my boyfriend's getting annoyed. But no hate. I was just saying wildly. Why? Sorry, Tism. I was just saying commonly asked questions.
I understand.
But yeah, there's a few things that are kind of fucked up. But
I understand, and I'm sorry.
you answered pretty decently. But yeah.
I'm trying to do my best, but thank you for confronting me. I'm sorry.
It was nice hearing an actual conversation. So maybe we could do it again.
Yeah, I try to be as honest as I possibly can. So thank you more than anything, and I'm glad calls. I'm glad you didn't sugarcoat anything, and I'm glad you just said it all.
I tried to be really blunt, so there weren't any extra side questions. So, okay, bye.
Bye.
How do I leave?
Preston's brother is in the chat, and he wants to join.
Okay.
I think his username is Tonka Jahari.
Okay. I'm not ready for this. I don't want to be sick.
What's up?
Hi.
Alright, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Alright, so where's Preston right now?
He left me. He fucking left me in this apartment. He got a hotel.
So how are you paying for the apartment? How much does it cost?
Well, I'm not gonna go over how much it costs on live, but I'm paying for the apartment with money that I have gotten from, my videos. Sorry.
So the one GoFundMe that was like, what was it, $60,000?
Yes, sir.
Where'd all that money go?
The thing about that, I don't get it. I don't understand it. I was not a part of it, even though my name is on it. My name's on it. And that is what is so weird to me. Because, okay, my name's on it because it was a GoFundMe for my father to get a new house. Well, supposedly, and I think this email has been sent to people, I am being told that the money has been deposited. Somebody, what was her name? Sorry, she came on here and said that the money can't be refunded because it had been deposited to someone or to some account. But no account was connected to the GoFundMe at all. And that's what we were working on doing, connecting an account. So there's an issue going on with GoFundMe, not us. It is not something that he did. It's not something that I did. Everybody was supposed to be refunded. And that's what we're told, that people are supposed to be refunded. But apparently people aren't getting refunds, and some people are. And I don't understand it either. And it's really discouraging to me that I thought that I could get my dad a new house, and I failed. And I failed him. I failed him because everybody mass reported that shit. Because they don't like your brother, and they don't like me being with your brother.
So people say that you guys have ran with the $60,000 that's in his account.
His account?
Yeah.
You think it's in his account?
That's what some people think, yeah.
Alright, well, listen to me. I never, and never will, ever look at this man's phone. Ever. Ever, ever, ever. Because I don't fucking trust him. I don't trust a man, and I'm not about to get my heart broke. But, I can't, there's nothing I can tell you about his bank account. I know nothing about it. I know nothing. But I can say that if it did go to his account, he never told me. And I don't know about that. If it did go to his account, then that would be extremely fucked up. I disagree, or I highly doubt it did. I don't think it did. But if it did, then I don't know about it. Because it didn't go to my account. And I got proof of that. But I also have his bank statements. If he comes back here, I have his bank statements, so. I don't know how many bank accounts he has. I don't know a lot about him as much as you probably think I know. You probably know more.
So let me ask you this. You want to leave him, right?
The thing is, I don't want to. I don't want to. I sometimes think, I know you specifically don't want him with me. Because I'm mentally ill, and because I am active online, and because you think I'm crazy, which I understand, which is completely fair to think, and I respect your opinion, but with, man, I want to be with them, I do, but it's just confusing. I don't want to get hurt. I want to have a future. And I hang on. And I bought a car, but it's in his name. I bought a car in his name. I didn't get to do anything. It's not in my name. I bought a car. So it's like I wasted so much money and so much time hoping something would work. It's not gonna work. He left me here last night. I don't remember even why. He just left me here, and fuck it, I don't give a fuck. He's fine, he can do whatever the fuck he wants. But yeah, he left me here last night, and Well, I love him. I do. I do love him. But I do believe a lot of the things that people said. And I also, you know, I agree with you in a lot of aspects where you say him and I shouldn't be together. I do. I have the same thoughts at times. Often I have had those thoughts. Him and I are not compatible. I told him that. And that usually leads to something, you know.
So I know my brother. That car, the title's in his name. You probably aren't gonna get that car.
No.
So that's a lost cause. But with all the support you've gotten from everybody on the internet, I'm talking thousands of people offered you help, and pretty much everyone's at their wits' end trying to help you now.
Yeah.
Because when you lie one time, lie two times, lie three times, people aren't gonna trust you again.
I know. I've seen it. And I've noticed how everything changed the moment that I've had to start, covering asses, fucking covering my own ass and trying to make sure everybody's satisfied and trying to be everybody's everything and make sure everyone's happy. But not everybody's, I can't make everyone happy. And there's some things you can't be honest about online. There's some things that you can't be talking about publicly. And TikTok's community guidelines also don't allow some things to be talked about publicly. Abuse, murder, rape, a lot of stuff like that. But yeah, no, I know I'll remember. I know that if this ends, which you want it to, and everyone wants it to, I know that I'll never have the car, and I'd have to cut my losses. I know.
So with all the support you're given and that he's gone right now, you could take this as an opportunity to get out of the situation, especially with everybody that some people still want to help you. Are you going to take this opportunity to actually leave him?
You should, because you don't know when the next chance that you're going to be able to is.
I don't really have a form of help if I don't have him, is how it seems to me, because he has to drive me to all my appointments. I need supervision for my surgery that I get in a few days.
What about your friend that was just on the live?
Oh yeah, no, she lives very far away, and
there's no family or no other friends?
No, I don't have any friends.
I get that. I think it's that what happened is you're so dependent on him. You need to worry about yourself. You need to be there for yourself.
I want to be. It's harder now whenever.
It's easier said than done, but I think that you don't understand how strong you can be. And right now, you depending on him is going to bring your self-esteem so down. You're not going to be able to learn how to be yourself. You have to be willing to stand up for yourself. You have to be like, okay, you know what, this is me. I gotta be better for myself now.
And you realize Preston, he tells people what they want to hear, including my family.
I know.
So he's gonna tell you exactly what you want to hear. He's gonna continue to manipulate you. My opinion, you have a following online. People give you donations. You have leverage over people if you really want to, and if he controls you, he also controls a little bit of that leverage. And he has no work ethic. He doesn't want to work. He wants to use you for the donations you get.
One time he said to me that he could live off of me forever.
And that should tell you something right there.
And the fact that other people have come out, victims that were also, not of age, And
Did they get hit? Did anybody get hit? Did anybody else get hit?
and the disgusting comments that he's made.
Yeah.
I mean, now's your chance to get out of the situation with him.
100%. If not, it's never gonna change. It's never gonna get better.
And also, if hold on,
It's gonna get worse.
I know this might be a sensitive topic, but has he ever physically hurt you? You don't have to answer it if you don't want to. Because that's what lots of people are concerned about.
Mm-hmm.
And has he ever actually been arrested? I've never been able to confirm that or not.
They handcuffed him last night.
And what did they do after that?
They just detained him for a moment. That's all they did. They detained him, took him to the cop car, took him back out the cop car. And they did it because I made a report the other day for domestic violence after I ran away because he threatened to me.
If you really wanted to leave right now, you could get an emergency restraining order against him.
It's just that he's y'all don't know how fucked I am if he comes back here.
Then he shouldn't be allowed there. You should be getting off live and then going to wherever you have to do to get stuff done so he doesn't come back around you. I've been through this.
You're in an apartment with a lease, right? Like a signed lease.
Nope, not a signed lease, and we're actually being kicked out of here because of the shit that happened here, I guess.
So what? It's an Airbnb?
No, it's not an Airbnb. It's an apartment. It's an apartment for travel nurses. They hear me screaming too loud, or something.
Well, he has no legal right to be there. Are you the one paying for it out of your?
I paid for it. It's under both of our names. I paid for it. I paid for everything.
But you don't have a lease, so it can't be on both of your names.
I don't know exactly how it worked. He did it all online.
Cause I'm sure the police where you are already aware of you.
They're aware. They're aware. I made a report.
I know police if they take it so seriously. You could get a temporary restraining order against him if you really want to. Especially with how known the situation is and how many times police have been contacted by people on the internet. Come there.
Yeah.
You have a chance to escape him, and now's your chance.
I know.
And you can do it. It's gonna be hard, but you can do it. I did it. I was 18 and I was pregnant. You can do it.
I'm so tired of the comments. She definitely won't. She's not gonna. Do you really think you're motivating me in any way? Do you think you're helping me in any way? You're just telling me, hey, you can't do it. You can't do it. No, you won't. Like,
that's why I've been saying, bring me back as mod.
Just don't read them.
Well, one of my mods deleted all the comments about. They deleted all my trigger words to do with my phobia, and I didn't know who did it, so I removed all my mods.
I swear I was only deleting stuff that Preston blocked, like specifically about just like needing help and like everything about Preston's situation.
Yeah. I have a lot of stuff now, and I don't know how where I would go. And I don't want to be in a shelter. Don't show your ass.
By you said like the 11th, right?
Yep, the 11th.
I would definitely try to take the next 2 days to think
I
of
invite
it.
you. Did you somebody send an invitation?
What is it that what is it, how can we help you? and other than talking to you and stuff like that, how else can we help you to help you leave him
Hi,
and not
Kelly.
go back?
Hi. I'm not sure that there is.
Maybe like if we sent you addresses, or not addresses, but like websites for like maybe help to get like into domestic violence like apartment or something, would you be willing to like look into that and stuff?
Would you like move to a different state? Would you?
There's women's shelters will help you get out of domestic violence situations.
Like,
You
that's your
don't.
brother. That's your brother. Like, how could you? My family. I guess this is from my family on my own when I think about it. My family would never ever look at their own brother and be like, yeah, you're doing this to somebody and you're terrible for doing it to somebody. So I'm trying to understand how you can be like, this is happening to you and you believe what's happening to me and not your brother. I don't completely understand that or why.
He's
What don't
probably
you understand?
his brother's done. And
I don't understand how a family member of his can be like, you are not okay, you're not safe there, you need out of that. I don't see how you could say that because my family members would never ever do that about anybody but me. My mom tells him all kinds of shit about me all the time, talking about how I'm just psychotic, crazy, how I'm gonna end up, I don't know, never let me drive, or like type of shit, never let me drive, I'm gonna crash the car and hit everyone on purpose. Like,
Well, I'm actually adopted. I'm not going to go into our full family dynamic.
what about your family dynamic?
So I'm not going to go into our full family dynamic, but I'm younger than Preston. I'm 20. I tried to lead him on the right path. When he first started talking to you, I saw that was not the right move because you were 17. You know all about that. And Preston has told my family what they want to hear and gone behind our backs, lied to us. So nobody in our family trusts him at all. He's cut contact with our whole family. So he's dug himself a grave that he can't get out of. Especially with everything with the GoFundMe, that brings a whole nother level into a law enforcement aspect. Because now if it's misuse of funds, that goes into fraud charges. And obviously, you said what?
But which GoFundMe?
Just any of them. Any of the GoFundMes that people question where the funds have went. Say, oh, like one for the car, and then he ended up getting it when the car was supposed to be for you. And the big one that was $60,000. That's double what some people make in a year. That's a lot of money. People are wondering, where is that money gone? What happened to it? Why aren't they refunded? And that's a big deal for some people.
Yeah, and I understand that. I'm confused about it too because I'm wondering why they aren't refunded. And I'm not lying. I don't have that money.
You realize when you say I'm not lying, people might not believe that because of how many times you've lied on the internet.
Yeah, I understand that. But I just want to make it very clear that, like, it's just the fact that I know I'm not the best person, but what kind of fucking person, what kind of monster would, like, let their family not have a home whenever they had the opportunity and all of the money to give their family a home? If I had 60K, why would I just be in an apartment? I could literally have bought an entire house. Like, I don't have that money. That money's not mine.
not to mention the fact that like your house burnt down and like people were donating stuff for you to get clothes, and like he was like leeching off and like buying clothes for himself. Like his house did not burn down. He did not need to buy himself clothes. That money was for you. So like it really just says a lot about like his character, because what the heck?
Because we were all here for you.
Well, I don't even feel like the house fire mattered much for me. I mean, I had bags packed for when I moved out, and all of those are burned. All my furniture that I was gonna bring when I moved out, all of it burned. Everything's gone. Everything I have or had is gone, and now everything I have is new and more than anything significant to me. Went out of my fucking way yesterday to celebrate this motherfucker's birthday, and then he just leaves me. He just leaves me here alone, and I wake up and he's gone, and he literally, I don't even know, he took all of his, he got his keychain, he took off all of his keys, or it broke or something, and then he wrapped it up with a belt, and then he broke flower stems all over the bed, and I wake up and he's just gone. He's not
Anything that's gonna change, it's only gonna get worse.
It was all
It's
because
never
I
gonna
went to
change.
sleep. It's all because I went to sleep, I think, and I don't think we were arguing. It was after he called the police on me because I got angry that he talks to my family members. And they talk shit about me. My family members talk shit about me.
Preston will not talk to somebody who will actually confront him, because he messaged me yesterday, and then when I actually want to call and talk to him on the phone, he ignores me after that, and then
Tell him to.
I'm the only one that's tried to hold him accountable for his actions, and I think he's scared of me, so that's why he won't answer my phone calls.
All day yesterday, he said, he was like, we were just sitting in a parking lot, and he was just freaking on his phone saying, sorry, we can't go yet. I'm arguing with my brother. And I'm just like, bro, call him. It'll be easier that way. Call him and then drive.
Also, what's up with that car? I saw that body cam footage. That car's about to fall apart.
What?
Remember that body cam footage when the car got searched, K9?
Yeah, how'd you see the body cam footage?
You said what?
How did you see the body cam footage?
It's out there.
How? Did someone
I
post
don't
it?
know. There's thousands of people. People find stuff no matter what.
I have the discs with the body cam footage on them, but I don't know how they would have got out there, because I didn't post anything. I don't know how that stuff works, but
People in the Reddit have talked about it. I don't know if it's
I
still
want to know what they think about it, honestly. I laughed way too much in that body cam. It was leaked. I don't care if it was leaked. It didn't matter. I didn't have any. Nobody had anything on them, and that's just proof that I don't do that shit. But either way, why do I stay?
Hey Callie, I just wanted to hop in and say hi, and I don't know the full situation of what's going on, but I tried to DM you on Instagram, but I couldn't. So if you want to reach out, I want to see if I can help you in any way,
Well, I really do
because I know
appreciate.
you're in Tennessee too.
Oh yeah, isn't that right? Aren't you in Nashville?
Yeah, I think I'm not sure where you are now, but I'm not that far.
I'm in the biggest city in Tennessee. Yes.
Nashville?
No, Nashville's not the biggest city. It's Memphis.
Oh, Memphis?
Memphis?
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah,
Okay,
Memphis.
I drove there a
I'll
couple
be out
months
there in
ago.
August. I'll come and get you.
What happened? What did you say?
I said I'll be out there in August. I'll come and get you and take care of you.
There's so
And
many
help
people
you.
who want to help me. My only thing,
Of course, we want to help you.
the only place I think I could feel safe again, unfortunately, it's going to be insane for me to even say it, but listen, probably.
They were asking who I am.
What was that?
Probably Mason.
Also, I have another question.
Yes.
People on the Reddit say your grandparents are trying to press charges on you. Is that true?
Yep, it is true. I had to go to the UPS store, and print out like all of my bank statements and everything, because they're trying to press charges on me for the GoFundMe money because they think that I stole it all. And I'm not sure, because I mean, that's, first off, that's a crazy accusation. Me and my grandparents have never been close, but this is the first thing that I'd ever like the first time they'd ever said anything like that to me, and I'm like, what the hell? So I went and printed out my bank statements. I got to go there and see them on Saturday. I'm an hour away from them, and I got to go show them. And they're saying that if I can't make the $60K back, I don't know what they're gonna do. I don't know what's gonna happen to me. But I'm supposed to make a new GoFundMe and get that 60K back. I think, or else was the statement, and I don't know what to do about that because I don't have 60K, and I never received it, and I don't know. I don't know what to do. They can't press charges on me for something I didn't do, so I'm not worried about that. I'm more just worried about my father being sick and hoping that he doesn't think that I was so selfish enough to take everything he could have to have a home after his burned down after a terrible tragedy, losing 2 animals and his entire house, everything he had. I don't see how my family could think that low of me, ever. But I think that's what hurts the most. But they'll see I didn't take it. They'll see that there was no transactions, transfers, shit to do with 60K, that I've never had that amount ever in my entire life. Like, they'll see that. These are official government documents. And if they don't believe me then, they can call police and they can try to press charges, but police will find nothing either because I didn't do it. So,
Did GoFundMe hold the money, or what happened with that?
I think GoFundMe might be holding the money, but apparently it's claiming. I heard by one of these girls who came on here to talk to me and confront me. I think they're from the Discord server. They came here to talk to me and asked me if asked me about what account was connected to it, because the thing is, we were busy trying to connect and link a bank account to the GoFundMe at the time that it was taken down. We never were able to officially link it to an account, but it's saying that it can only refund money that hasn't been deposited, except, to my knowledge, my account, my father's account, anybody in my family's account, no money at all had been deposited. So,
have you tried to contact GoFundMe about it?
He's doing that because I don't know how to do it right. I don't know. He says he's doing it.
I was gonna say GoFundMe will tell you whose account it will.
Who's he?
He? Oh, the
yeah.
GoFundMe keeps all open records of anything. So if there is any fraud and he stole it or there's misuse of funds, it like you could something could happen. If you are
okay.
I'm honestly not worried I'll get in any trouble because I didn't misuse the funds and I didn't touch that shit and it didn't go to me. So honestly, if anybody should be worried, if anybody did anything, and if anybody did anything, they should be worried. You know, it should be. But
also, I've seen some people
You can try
mad.
and call GoFundMe and reach out to them yourself if it was, your GoFundMe.
It was under my name and my email that he is the security device for, meaning he can log me out of anything at any time that he wants to, and I won't have access to anything, and I won't have a way to talk to anybody. But, yeah, I've had to put locks on all of my apps. Anyway, fun fact. That's not really a fun fact.
If it's in your name and your email, you should be able to call them and talk to them about it and see what was going on with it.
My name and my email, but I've never logged into that GoFundMe account. I've never been in that GoFundMe account. Everything is on his phone.
Okay.
Not mine. I don't have the app GoFundMe. Everything's on his phone. Probably somehow shared with my father, who's not.
Maybe you could tell GoFundMe about the situation and they could just refund everybody, since the money's just sitting there or wherever it is.
And they will.
I just thought that it was. I genuinely thought it was refunded until people started saying that I stole it, and that's whenever I realized it wasn't refunded. But I'm thinking, if y'all really think that person has 60K, what? Don't you think he would be doing something else, like not spending my money to go to a hotel, like to get away from me for a night? That motherfucker. I mean, shit.
Alright, so lots of people think that you fake ticks and that you won't leave him because you like the attention and you'll fake cry. What's your take on that?
My take on that is that my psychiatrist is trying to get me evaluated for Tourette's. I often triggered in moments. People like to think that I fake pics, yes, and it's pretty bad. It's bad in public, and I definitely have tics, and I have ever since I was I think 13 is whenever I realized that I was just saying words I didn't want to say, and I used to just say the words because I wanted to say them until I realized I couldn't stop. And I've been begging my mom to evaluate me for Tourette syndrome or tic disorder ever since I was a younger teenager, and no, she never took me, but I do plan on getting an evaluation soon for like an autism screening is what I'm thinking about, something like that, because
Is
that's
one of your tics the thing you do with your nose?
the twitching, yeah,
I noticed that. I've never seen or heard anything about tics about you, but I've noticed that when I first joined your live.
Yeah, now it's happening. Whenever people with tics think about their tics, they often tick. So I'm literally, it's taking a lot of self control right now for me to not be, you know, making any weird facial expressions. But yeah, for people to downplay my tics, it's kind of fucked up because I've had to leave places in public so many times because they will not stop. And whenever I'm around a lot of people, it gets very vocal. People who went to school with me know. Jonathan, I don't know if he's listening, but if he is, I hope he knows. I'm sure he knows. That's my cousin. He knows that I have tics. I do have tics. And
It could be tics, it could be OCD. I mean, OCD does the same symptoms. Like sometimes I have to touch a door 3 times. That's OCD.
Yeah, my mom told me that it's probably
Well, I
OCD.
mean, mental health is mental health. But
And no, the reason I don't leave them isn't because I want the attention. Because if you really think about it, people would like me more if I wasn't with them. People would like me more. They'd tolerate me more.
100%.
They'd be proud of me more. It's not because I like the attention that I get, because it's horrible attention. It's attention that I don't want. I don't want that kind of attention. I want it to stop. But yeah, I stay in the situation. It's not a kind of situation that's easy to leave. It's not a kind of situation that you can just, walk away from and be 100% fine. With all the tragedy that I just recently went through, he's been the only thing here. I've been so isolated. He's been the only person I've had. I haven't had the internet. Haven't been able to have the internet for a while. I've had to hide from the internet, ghost the internet, because I was way too messed up, and I thought if I stayed any longer, I was gonna end up not surviving. I couldn't, because I've been through way too much. The dog's death, the house fire, y'all know it all. Everything that happened. I will not. It's hard to live with yourself. It would be even harder to live with myself if I stole 60K. But yeah, I didn't do that, so I don't really care. Not funny. That was more of a, I don't know, but yeah. Anyway, about fake crying. I didn't fake cry, or I don't fake cry. I have lost my shit a couple times on live, where I ended up crying, and I didn't expect to, but it happened. And I don't understand why people feel so free to call stuff fake all the time. They're not fake. I don't want to be that weird bitch who ticks and jerks her head and screams cock and flips off cars for attention. I'm 18 years old, and I have been dealing with this since I was 13. And I wouldn't. Who would? I don't understand anybody who would fake Tourette's anyway. I know there are people who do it. I've watched South Park. Cartman did it. But I'm pretty sure that literally will last, 6 months at most if anybody fakes it. Because for how long can you really just pretend that you have a disorder that you don't?
I'm her cousin. Everyone's asking who am I? I'm I'm your cousin.
That's my cousin.
Oh.
Yeah, no, the tics, she's not lying about that. She's had them for a long time. Even Cece can tell you. She don't lie about that. Sorry, she's got an eyelash in her actual eyeball. Sorry.
Danny, if Danny was still here, Danny could tell you too, because Danny was.
All right. This is what someone just asked. Someone asked, why can't you fully admit to your lies and work on fixing whatever causes you to do things that you have to lie about?
I honestly would need that question broken down a little bit better because I'm a little confused on how to even answer that.
Not to mention, anyone who has been watching like the lives the past few days, she has been owning up to her lies and has been stating some of the reasons of why she's had to lie. So yeah.
And there's a YouTube channel of everything I've ever done on live. So I guess that maybe convenient for some people. If you want to see my past shit that I've done on live.
Hey, Callie, I'm gonna hop off here, but I just want to say hi. And if you ever need anything or want to reach out to me, I think I'm like 3.5 hours away from you, so I would love to help if any way I can. So.
Okay, and I also want to let you know that I think you're so beautiful, and I love your TikToks and your music is so amazing, and euphoric.
Callie.
Your music is so
That's
amazing
everybody
too. I
who's
love it
watching
so
you.
much. I think you're gorgeous, and
You.
you're just I love you.
Well, I love you. Thank you for coming on here.
Yeah, it's good to see you. All right, bye.
Bye. Keep up with your music.
You too. You too. You gotta get it on platforms. I want to hear it.
I will.
Okay, bye.
Callie,
Bye.
this might have been already talked about, but I joined late. Someone says, "Why are you trying to get pregnant?"
I'm not really trying to get pregnant.
Hey,
I'm just
Callie.
thinking about birth control.
Because I feel like I
Can you
remember
hear me?
seeing a video of you saying that you want a baby or something like that.
Yeah, I've been like, I've been weird as fuck lately, dude. Like, I don't even know what's wrong with me.
Also, lots of people think that you were drunk and under the influence. Is that true? Because lots of people said you were slurring your words when you were saying those things on live and people recorded it. People said you were slurring your words.
Are you talking about last night's live?
Last night, if it was last night's live, that's the only live that I've ever done. Well, other than on Instagram, under the influence.
Can you
And
hear
it
me?
was to celebrate.
And is Preston supplying you alcohol?
Not the fact he kind of mentioned that to the cops yesterday. He said that he was on video.
Because you can't buy alcohol until you're 21, so the only way you'd be able to get that is if he's buying it for you, which is kind of illegal.
We can hear you, Jonathan, by the way.
Oh, I was just letting Callie know. Will I be able to like get off and read a message like on TikTok, or will it make me like leave? Because Natalie texted me someone to take something. I don't know what she said. I couldn't read it too fast.
Oh my god, go. Tell Natalie to join. I want to talk to her too.
Okay, so if I get off of here and go read it, will it make me leave, or can I join back?
It'll just pause you. It'll pause you.
Yeah, and if not, just send another request and I'll put you back on here.
Okay.
I like when people who know me in real life are on here because they can help back me up on things that really go on.
Oh,
I need to figure out it. No, they're not.
some people are asking, why can't you live with Jonathan?
Oh, well, because he also lives in a pretty. I'm pretty sure. Jonathan, where do you live? Is it a rural or suburban area?
So the thing is, like, I would 100%, like 1000%, like take Callie in and let her live with me. But I don't. This isn't my house. Like, I live with my best friend. So like, if it were the case, was my house, 100% she could come live with me. But I live with my friend.
Callie, people are also asking about how you said you don't want donations, yet you begged for galaxies yesterday to state stuff that they already knew.
But she also just did explain that she was under the influence, so.
I'm just all I was gonna. I'm not
I think
sure.
she should be.
I wasn't sure how much the galaxies were. I was just more interested in the fact
I do want to clarify, I was there for the beginning of the Galaxy thing. She did not start the Galaxy for a confession thing. It was the commenters, so she just went along with it.
Everyone started saying galaxies for confession, and she was like,
Yes.
sure, if you all give me a galaxy, I'll confess something, because
Yeah, Callie did not start the Galaxy thing.
Yeah, people were just telling me to ask about it, so.
And I was trying to be honest with people and tell everybody the truth, but under the pretense, I don't really know the word, that I would get in trouble or beat the shit out of. Not funny at all.
Hey, Callie.
It's so funny. Y'all want answers, and you guys get the answers, yet you're still not satisfied with the answers you're getting.
I was just
And
reading
cry
that.
about it.
It's
Callie, someone asked, why do you change your voice when trying to get people to have sympathy? She speaks like a baby.
Oh yeah, no, I've heard about that a lot. My voice changes whenever I am, look, I can be quieter right now. Whenever I'm quieter right now, and this is how I sound. This is how they think I'm asking for donations. Can you send me money? Can you send me money? Like, I'm only talking quieter. I'm not. Can you guys please send me money? Like, I'm not doing that. I don't know. I feel like I sound nicer if my voice is quieter. Ooh, I got a mustache. Okay, sorry. Yeah, no, I don't try to do a baby voice to get donations. Everybody who makes donations, that's your choice. You make your donation if you want to. You don't ever have to. And then, if I'm speaking about a situation and I sound like I'm talking in a baby voice, I'm more than likely I'm just having to
Also, I want to call this out. Lots of people are getting muted for asking simple questions. Is there a mod in here that's just muting people from speaking their opinion?
I'm not sure.
No one is getting muted for simple questions, by the way. People are getting muted for genuinely being assholes.
That's a mod.
Spamming the entire time.
Cosmo Bum, which her name is Nina. And, yeah, she means people who say stuff.
And I believe you said that you have words too, right? So they might be writing the words and it might just be automatically
Some
muting
people
it.
can also be muted by the settings of